Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump in the action, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, consider becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month and you gain access to some really cool emotes. If you are interested in joining any of our campaigns, we do have open slots available. Be sure to reach out to me and let me know if you're interested in any of them. We're trying to fire off a brand new campaign for a Friday early game. It does start between noon or 1 p.m. EST, depending on what the players prefer, and it can be set inside of any of our worlds, any style of campaign, midterm, long-term, short-term, whatever people are desiring. But if you are interested, be sure to reach out to me and let me know. Or go through our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. Alrighty then. It looks like Bart is giving us the recap. Wait, somebody didn't roll.
There's a 9 in there.
Yeah, but he did it last week.
Oh, bitch.
And I missed the last half, so.
Oh, yeah.
Still learning the rules, you know.
Yeah, and she's the lore keeper, so she says, fuck you, you do it. All right. So...
Damn it.
Damn it, I cursed within the first minute. Demonetized. I have to get better with that. All right, go ahead, Christian.
Okie dokie. So, what did we do? We started by following some signs for directions, because that's what all law-abiding citizens like us do. Under the sign, we see a notification that says, "No hunting in the open groves. They are for our Fey friends and must be respected." And as all good people know, don't frick with the Fey.
That's also the week before last. I haven't done the lore for this week yet.
Oh, in which case I am so... No, hang on. I remember. I have one of those things between my ears. It's called the brain, and it's starting to work.
Caffeine.
We arrive on in front of the sort of waterfall area in front of the mine that we've been told to explore, and it basically brings us to a deserted mining camp. We're greeted by a single dude who has been told by the adventuring party that seems to have sniped our quest, rude, that they've had to set up a magical barrier at the entrance of the mines to prevent evil things from getting out and attacking all the mine workers. They've gone in to cleanse it, clear it, do the thing that adventurers do, and have said that no one else is to be allowed inside. We argue with the guy for a little bit about trying to convince him that we're actually like the follow-up party that had been sent to provide backup, but he's not really having it because he has a letter, like he saw a letter that explicitly stated they're the only ones that are allowed in, no one else is coming. So between a little bit of deliberation over how to handle him, either through murder or other means, we choose other means for once, and Kat decides to break his mind and modify his memories of the situation to encourage him to believe that he was told that there'd be a follow-up party and that we should be allowed in. This sort of resolves things and gets us to the point where we're allowed to get in. Now, unfortunately, it's at this point that Bart received a little tickle in the back of his head from his patron, basically saying, "Hey dude, you need to start pushing some people towards my way, or I'm going to start doing horrible, horrible things that you can't control," and sends him a little vision of him taking over his body and murdering all of his friends. In the interest of not doing that, Bart has to come up with some kind of scheme to forcibly shove ooze down people's throats to convert them to the Ooze Lord. We have yet to come up with a solid solution to this, but we'll work it out. Whilst the party is sort of investigating this magical barrier that has been set up by their predecessors, Bart considers convincing the foreman who's left alone in charge of this deserted mining camp to come with him for a quick, quiet chat and let him look after his cat while they're investigating the mines. But Kat instructs Gavril to stay with them, stay back with the foreman while we investigate the mines. So, after a brief consideration about whether to kill both of them, and then thinking better of it because Cat would be sad, Bart leaves them to it and just follows up with the rest of the party. As it turns out, the magical barrier that was set up by our predecessors is a wooden fence. No barrier was erected, and the guard is an idiot. We can't quite determine whether there was a barrier in place and the person who cast it is now dead and it's been dropped, or whether they just tricked him and didn't put anything up to convince him not to even bother trying to walk in. So we casually walk through, start investigating the mines, and begin to notice that things are weird. There's the sound of wailing and screaming coming from one of the corridors. There's supposedly harpy-esque creatures that live here, only more horrifying. So in the interest of trying to potentially save these people that have tried to defraud us of our quest, we follow the sounds of screaming. The screaming turns out to be coming from the walls, as twisted faces that are oozing out of the rock face come alive in the form of some guardians called Angatra, some weird undead constructy type thing, that begin to attack us. The party starts to have some trouble with them, but very quickly Jack, Bart, and Monkey just start to individually stun, paralyze, and dismantle them, with some pretty extortionate crits coming out of the party. Bart dealing a solid 69 damage to ruin one of the creatures in a single instant. After dispatching those, we're left with, I think, the sound of more stuff going on further down, and I think that is where we left it.
So, after destroying these odd-looking creatures, to clarify something, nobody in the party is proficient in religion?
I think I am, by the way.
Let me scroll up to see if you rolled a religion check. No. We ended right on this. So, anybody proficient in religion may roll a religion check while looking at these creatures.
Interesting.
This Reese is half proficient, can he?
That's true. I have Jack of all trades.
Yeah, if you're half proficient, you can always be the second person to interact with a check.
Cool.
You cannot assist somebody, but you can see what you know.
Interesting. Monkey, proficient in religion?
Who would have thought?
Who would have
It's
thought
almost like
he
there's
could
this whole
find...
shtick.
Well, he's clearly not a
Right.
cleric, right? Because clerics are
Right.
not
Right.
proficient in religion.
Maybe that's where he gets his lies, stories
Hey,
passed.
don't make assumptions on that either.
Oh, dang.
12. Are you gonna roll as well, Reese?
Yeah, I'm gonna guidance myself though.
Okay.
I think I always roll low on religion anyway.
18.
It makes it more entertaining that way.
It does. I love it, actually.
I'm just glad there's somebody that likes taking L's in this game.
Sorry. No.
We said L's, not D's. Okay.
Yeah,
calm down.
that was the joke.
Okay.
You are way too easily entertained.
Just a little bit.
An 18. These creatures were actually people at one point in time, called Ungatra. Undead creatures that are found periodically across this continent. Apparently, there is a point in time where people would conduct rituals where they would put people into the walls, cement them into it, and conduct the ritual while they're implanted there in order to have ancestral guardians over these locations that were so incredibly spiteful they would even attack, or especially attack, people of their own heritage or descent. They would use this to protect precious items from being taken by individuals that, well, were a part of the same tribe or community. It's kind of a fucked up past and history portion of the Balara Coast. but usually they're not found this close to the surface.
Let everyone know.
Could something have disturbed them? Driven them up?
I mean, there is a mine here.
Of course, but it seems the mine has been in operation for a long time.
Maybe they just developed a lust for adventure.
Hmm. It's possible, but
Well, at least we know that they aren't the people that came here before us.
that's true.
They got any belongings on them?
That's a good question. I will take a look.
Alrighty. Roll an investigation, please, Katarine.
I'll help you.
17.
Okay.
Now, keep
I
in
have help, so I'm going to roll again.
17. So Reese, keep in mind in this game, we try incredibly hard not to metagame anything, so unless you share information with people, they won't know what you're talking about or what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Noted.
Unless you just blanketly say, I tell them all that.
Oh, yeah. I told him all of it.
Okay, cool. As you begin, like, looking at these creatures and feeling around them, Reese, you're already aware that these creatures were imprisoned in those walls when they were people. And usually when this is about to happen, they take all of your belongings, stick you in there, and then cement you inside. Like, meld you into the stone in order to make you stay there. However, Katarine, as you're looking across them, the one closest to Monkey and Bart right now, that one has what appears to be a stone carved amulet of some variety. You take off this very decrepit, barely still holding on, like, not exactly necklace or chain, more like a band or a collar that it's on. And when you rip it off and look at it, it's a very unique symbol you have not seen before in your life.
Well, that's interesting. So usually, when these things are put in the wall, they don't have nothing.
Does anyone recognize what this symbol could be?
Anyone here native to the Balara coast?
Yet.
That's this
This
island,
continent.
Oh, I am. Yeah.
Okay. And Samdi. But Samdi's
Yeah,
not from the coast. You're from
The desert. That's why I didn't say anything. I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you're talking about the coast. If you just said Balara.
yeah,
then-
you're from Komortar. He's
Yeah.
from Balara. So you may roll a history check then, Reese.
hot dang. A 24.
24. Damn. That unlocks quite a bit of information for you. So first things first. That stone carving, it only comes from people who have not fully accepted the welcomed colonization of this continent. There are certain people who are not a fan of the outside world coming to this continent and developing their own ways of life, developing, cities, governments, stuff like that. There's quite a few people that are like opposed to it in general, though the majority of the coast fully welcomes it. They embrace it. They think it's progressive, it's change, and change is something that you have to embrace with nature. But it would be somebody more nomadic, somebody who lives outside the reaches of most of the known places, meaning either farther north than Sharpton or farther north or outside the reaches of Lowfall. Let me bring you over here. So farther north of Sharpton, outside the reaches of Lowfall, or anywhere past the Crosslands. It would have to come from a location like that, where civilization, quote unquote, has not fully reached all those areas yet. And it looks to be a tribal symbol of some variety, but you don't recognize the tribe.
Okay, so it's like a tribal symbol of like the original people that used to live here, right? That
Yes,
live here.
but the people who haven't embraced civilization, the people
Okay.
who still live that more, for lack of a better term, druidic
that
life.
hermit
Yeah,
druid
yeah,
life.
yeah.
Okay.
The
I
Amish.
tell all of you, I go,
The
hey,
Amish.
this is like the original people here, you know? I don't know much about these folks, but like maybe y'all are travelers after all.
Also, the state that it's in, the collar looks decrepit because of it being in the wall, but the fact that it didn't meld with the stone over a period of time, you can tell that this is fairly fresh. As in within the last, 5 years. Maybe sooner.
I let everyone know that.
And then Reese, just so you know, as a player, because we, like Joey says, we don't know unless you tell us. I often, if I'm not involved, I will tune out so that I don't really know.
Okay.
So tell me, because sometimes it's hard to keep track of what I do know.
Okay.
And while
so you want it repeated. Got it.
well, yeah, so yeah, I mean, just what you want me to know as a player.
Okay.
Yep, like you
He's a
just did now.
real,
Like you just did now. So that's
Yeah, he's a real method actor.
Okay.
methadone actor. I'm going to. Monkey is checking out the wall where they came from, and I want to see. He's mumbling to himself something about gems or precious stones, looking to see, because he was found in a gem.
Okay.
And he'd been imprisoned in something.
So you're looking inside the crevices that they pulled
Where they
themselves out
were.
of? Okay.
Where they pulled them, just to see if there's any type of clue or something I can
Investigation roll, please.
gather. Pow, pow.
12. Looking inside of one of them, the one on the right-hand side, you find a strap or a strip of ripped wool that looks like it was woven into some type of article of clothing. It's grayish, closer to black, sturdy material, not comfortable, but sturdy. That's all you can find within those little,
Okay.
guess we call those pods.
I will slip it into my pocket. I'm just putting it in my pocket. I'm not trying to hide it. I'm just putting it in my pocket.
Probably your passive sleight of hand is better than my passive perception.
Well,
so-
maybe not everybody's in the party. Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check, actually. There are people that could notice.
Okay. Make that public. No. Reese is new. We'll make it. We'll whisper it. Oh. It was with advantage.
It was? Okay, just
Yep.
had to clarify that. Because keep in mind, you can't... One of them was a 1. You can't critically fail a check, though, when it's
Yep.
an ability check. Unless, in my games, it's a stealth check as a group stealth check.
Yep.
Then the
But yeah.
individual can fail, but the group doesn't.
Guess who's done that several times?
Anyone who wears heavy armor, actually.
I've done it more than people who wear heavy armor.
Yeah, fair.
But yeah, it's with advantage.
Okay. Yeah, nobody notices the missing piece of cloth then.
I loved seeing your eyebrow twitch. That was great. Reese. Okay.
So you look forward past this, and there's a couple of carts moved up this track before you. Monkey, you being the only person with god tier levels of vision, You can see that this mine shaft is collapsed all the way at the back, but there's definitely still tracks that continue past that location. Like, the collapse is just something that's inconvenient right now more than something that is a feature to this tunnel. Are any of you proficient in jewel crafting? Jewel cutting?
I have jeweler's tools that I became proficient with last night.
Okay. I would like you to roll me a wisdom check utilizing that.
What attribute?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Aw, dang.
And yes, Bart, sometimes people take fun proficiencies other than my sword hitty hardy.
Oh. I just have the ability to choose one.
Well, and he can
I don't
switch
know
proficiencies
shit.
as well.
Nine.
Oh, I guess I'll use a lucky.
All right, reroll then.
Yeah, re-roll on this,
12.
not like when we need it.
It'll be alright.
It's fine. That's the best way to use luck, just when you got them.
Just on the bullshit. Yeah.
Something important.
What?
Mhm.
So 12.
2 more uses. Fine.
I
You-
attempt to take a bite out of my sandwich. Dang, I'll roll again.
I got 2 more uses. It'll be alright.
Just smush it, just like miss. Yeah.
I think the funniest one I ever had was people trying to walk like they were nobles up a flight of stairs, and I had them all roll acrobatics check, and he rolled a 1, and he used it just for that, and he rolled another 1. And it was just, you catch yourself as you're falling, but as you catch yourself, your hands slip and you fall down anyways.
Who did that?
It was a while ago.
We
Oh,
must find them and publicly shame them.
they were publicly shamed already.
Oh, yeah. There was 5 players in that game. Actually,
Well,
I
then
think that
I
was
must
the
personally
group
shame him.
of Marines that came to me wanting to play. That was like before I went to full monetization. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. It's fucking hilarious. Anywho. No, that was my cousin's group, wasn't it? Thank you. One of those two. Anyways. So you look over at these carts over here. And they have these precious metals, raw ore that has been chipped away and tossed in here. You don't know specifically what the metals are, but looking at the cart's positioning, it looks like this was a retrieval cart that's been positioned here for a while, but those ores are more freshly cut than how long that cart has been there.
Okay. It looks like people will be mining earlier, and this is a retrieval cart, and the retrieval cart just came up not that long ago. So
Interesting. And
Yeah.
as y'all can see down that way there, there's some tracks, and although it looks like it's been collapsed in, then we might want to check out. Now the other one goes a little bit farther, but you can. I don't know. Do you guys want to go see where it's obviously collapsed over there?
Sounds like it's the only way ahead.
Makes sense.
Might as well.
And Monkey's the only one that sees that, by the way.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's really far from you guys. Right? Yeah, it's like, no, other people could see from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't measure it.
I'm going to say monkey first because you have that bullshit tier vision, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, guys, feel free to start moving.
I do have a quick question though.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to finish watching the last video, but I was told there was some sort of like weird arcane force around me. Could I take a thought about what that could have been?
Weird arcane force around
Like I
you.
had like some sort of effect on me.
Oh, what you got?
Ganta.
What you
Oh,
got
from
figured
this creature. Okay. You can roll an Arcana check.
22.
22.
Yeah, if we looked at him, we had to roll saving throws.
Oh. It was some type of effect that made you feel more vulnerable, more easily targeted, easily struck, and even softer.
I have discovered a new beauty product.
I was thinking the same thing, Carl.
I was too.
Vulnerable by Crocodile.
Oh.
I mean, right now I have that birchy green
I
skin.
mean,
so-
generally, whenever I'm by a crocodile, I feel fairly vulnerable.
That's fair.
it's just fucking melted butter.
Ugh.
Sorry.
Uh,
Slap
guys.
this on your face. It's the cream of the old folks.
Mm.
Made by your ancestors.
cream of the old folks.
Why does it
That's
smell like
just-
oregano? Why wouldn't it?
It was made with your ancestors. What do you want from me?
Just, it's so bad.
Made with.
hmm So, okay. I don't know if I have time to cast what I want to cast, because it's gonna be a fucking minute. Actually, it's gonna be 10 minutes. Do you mind if I take a moment to cast something? It takes just a little bit if you want to investigate the rest of the mine.
Well, the collapse is only about, 80 over yonder, so we can maybe we can look at that while you stay back here if you feel
Yeah.
safe.
I could always just scout out ahead a bit, see what's going on.
Also, Glenn, you notice that there's multiple different pathways down here now that you stepped out of that thin corridor.
Right. Yeah, we got a fork in the road here, guys. So
Yeah, let's go left. So we'll take the upper one, and Glenn is pretty fast, I think, and I've got pretty good distance, so I think I'm willing to risk Cat. Oh, sorry. So yeah, we'll be up here.
Some of you may die. But that
It's
is a
all good.
sacrifice
I'll stay
I'm
back
willing
with
to make.
I'll stay back with Kat since I can take advantage of this quick minute as well.
Glenn was just gonna scout out ahead, try to be quiet and see if he can
Yeah.
see anything, and then report back to the group.
Let's go top, Glenn. Let's go to the this ways. Yeah.
Wait, Monkey has sea
So-
invisibility. He'll be fine.
As you guys are walking down this corridor, Glenn, I'm going to change your display name in this game because we all just call you Glenn now.
You don't know Jack.
No, Jack.
Exactly. And we
We
just
don't
call
know
him
Jack.
Glenn. Update default token. Update default token. Save settings. There we go. So, as you're moving through here, even just walking through, you do notice there's a couple of stray rocks that fall down a little bit, and you see there's this large bar of iron set up there, stretching across the entirety of this, and there's multiples of them every 10 feet or so, creating some type of like brace system. But it looks like all of those were thrown up quickly and almost like an emergency. Moving
Are you
down.
Are you good at detecting like traps and ambushes and stuff like that, Jack?
I could always, I could always take a look. I got pretty good eyes to make sure that. Speaking of which, it's almost looking a little bit unstable. I'm not sure if these braces are gonna do the trick for too long. We might not want to spend too much time in the mines over here.
Right, gotcha.
Damn it. Where's Fen and his innate understanding of stone?
Right? God damn it.
Would have been perfect here.
Bart, are you going with this, or are you staying back behind? Because I love your aura. You just glow with this magnificent.
Ugh, you're right. I should probably come up along with you guys in case you need to jump out of the way of anything.
So now that Katarine is left all by her lonesome with just Reese as protection.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
She has Misha as a spider, just kind of like sit on her shoulder, and he's like glaring at him.
You don't notice because it's a jumping spider.
Yeah,
It's a bitty thing.
so many
So-
eyes.
Look at it. Oh, my daughter used to bring these home.
But as everyone starts to go, she starts to cast, and it's a type of magic like you haven't seen before, Reese. And so it's focused in on a mirror, And there's like glittering mirrors like around her as she casts it, and I'm using Enchanter's Guile.
Roll that one in chat. That's a
That's one that we made up.
yeah,
Interesting.
but it's still been a while.
Yeah.
Are you rolling it in chat?
I did.
Nope.
Yeah, it's there.
I see it.
Well, fuck you, Roll20. Try doing it again.
Okay.
I mean, they
I
can
was like,
see on
what I
stream
did.
it didn't show up. It's
Oh shit, yeah, stream.
all right. Fuck it. I'll just open up your character sheet.
It's the.
I mean, I see it.
Yeah, I don't though, so that doesn't help.
I see it.
Yeah, it basically just makes Monkey invulnerable for the next 7 days. It's pretty cool.
I think you misread vulnerable.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Now it's showing the fuck up as soon as I open up your sheet. All right,
It's a
cast time,
godly
10
curse.
minutes.
If Monkey does ascend to godhood, I vote that our next campaign should be to kill a god.
So
Oh, that's
duration up to
interesting.
8 hours or until the mirror breaks or leaves the possession of the target. When the target of Enchanter's Guile has to make a saving throw against a spell of 6th level or lower, they can use their reaction to trigger this effect. The mirror cracks and the target succeeds on their saving throw, and this spell effect ends on them. They must choose to use this effect before making a roll to save against the spell. If the spell succeeded against is lower level than the level Enchanter's Guile is cast, the caster of the hostile spell has to make a saving throw against the spell they cast using their own saving throw. A creature can be targeted by Enchanter's Guile only once per day after dawn. When you cast this spell at a level of higher, it can do a level higher. That
Yeah.
one.
It's the reverse
Slightly
Uno.
better counterspell with a reverse.
So since you're casting it, the only options for people to hold the mirror are you and Reese. Because they have to be present during the time you were casting the spell to give them the mirror.
Right, and she's casting it on herself.
Okay, making sure.
Never seen that kind of magic. With a mirror, at least. Is it like a scry you're working on? Like, I've only seen that.
She's in the middle of casting, and so like, so Misha like takes two of his little legs and is like, nah! like, trying to be like, no, let her concentrate.
So at the
That's
end of
just interesting.
At the end of the spell, Reese, you see that her reflection in it looks the other way and is looking carefully, but she's sitting perfectly still as she tucks it away.
Did you just scry on someone?
No, it's a protective spell.
Huh. Never seen it with a mirror before.
It's native to where I come from.
Well, hot dang.
So, everybody else who moved up there, you have about 10 minutes. As you make it down this corridor, the rocks are periodically just trickling down, falling on top of you. Just smaller ones, and the biggest ones you've seen are the size of a $50 or so. What would you all like to do?
Well, looks like it's a dead end over here.
Maybe we should.
Somebody just turns around to walk away.
I know it looks like a dead end, but that's why I wanted to check it out. Is because I already saw it was a dead end. I just kind of thought maybe we could.
Does anybody have? I don't have any way of seeing through illusions or anything like that. So, what do you suggest?
Try putting your head through the wall.
I grab Somdi and shove his head. No, I'm kidding.
All right, good luck.
I know. I don't do that kind of PvP.
Yeah, I mean, Bart will like press his hand up against the wall.
Couple of rocks fall down when you do that.
I wonder if
This feels like a bad idea. We
Yeah.
should come back.
We can go back. I wonder if it was collapsed on purpose or if this was a natural type of event.
Well, roll me a survival check, Monkey. Let's see.
Damn, man, I was
I
getting
have no
hands.
cave experience.
All right, here we go.
You have
Bum, bum,
advantage.
bum.
I'll give you advantage.
Survival. And I won't whisper this one. Boom, boom, boom. Oh!
We love 22. So, as you're looking through this corridor, the collapse looks like it was not intentional, at least not by the individuals who are mining this shaft. They set up these bars leading all the way back as protection above their heads as they're mining through, so that if a collapse begins, any pressure from the sides would cause them to push in, and so long as it's not more pressure than the weight of these iron bars can hold, it wouldn't completely collapse in. So it's probably so that they can refix it and keep moving through. Honestly, you didn't know miners were this intelligent, this, safe about everything they do. You thought it was just a bunch of doors and 50-50, you live or die.
Yeah.
But at the end
Right.
of all of this, there is very clearly some amount of pressure that these iron bars aren't currently withstanding.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look like it was intentional, as you can tell by the bars going across that we already saw, but looks like it's not taking as much pressure on the shaft as it could. Let's head back the other way and go down the other.
Like the plan.
Yeah. Thank you for your help, Jack.
You know it. All right,
Reese,
guys.
you probably have noticed every once in a while, Monkey will call Jack to his face, or
Or
I just
Glenn in
assumed they're
public.
pet names.
Fair.
or maybe you don't
Definitely.
notice.
Yeah, I mean, I've used Deary multiple times with y'all. It's just pet names.
I'm great with names. I'm just horrible with faces.
So, you make your way back over to everybody else. Katarine, you are finishing up your spell at this time when everybody gets back. So everybody can move together, make life easier.
Who would have thought?
Moving back through this area, since you didn't discover anything, there appears to be a bunch of storage supply items at the end of this corridor that all of you with bullshit levels of vision can see no problem. Looking forward ahead over here, there's a large stockpile of crates and barrels that look like they were rummaged through and just thrown into the side, as well as what appears to be this very large stone-shaped wall at the end of this corridor. You also notice down below you that there's this little offshoot room. On the cusp of your vision, you can see an anvil is in here and a few other crates and dust, dirt, other choice things like that, but it does branch into multiple directions down below.
Well, if we keep heading east, there's some crates over there, and if there's a little kind of side chute going off of that also has some crate and barrels, and or there's a anvil over there and like a smith type shop down south of us.
What y'all find on your little little scout tour?
Oh, we just found a dead end where there's not a lot of pressure.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's lame.
Yeah, I thought maybe it had been collapsed on purpose. That's why I thought we should head down there. But nope, it looks like these miners are a bit smarter than we was all giving them credit for.
Well, originally the situation with the monsters were told that it was going to be on the bottom layer, like lower floors, and they've only recently come up to the higher floors. So, I guess going downwards, the the path we want to go, right?
We were also told there was a magical barrier at the entrance, so we probably shouldn't take everything that has been said as gospel.
Yeah. But
Seems
there
legit.
are some crates and barrels and crates and handles and stuff to check out, or we can look at it on the way back. But
Yeah.
it's kind of gotten my curiosity up a bit.
I mean, we should at least have a look around, see what we can, make sure there's nothing else that's going to cause us any trouble, but we should make a point of heading deeper as quickly as we can as well.
I agree. All right, Prince Cat, which way should we go?
Because we've been dealing with those things were undead. I decided to let's be a little bit more cautious going forward here, and I'm gonna cast Detect Evil and Good.
What is the radius of that?
We'll ping it. Oh, that's the wrong one.
You get
That one.
very mixed messages from the party.
You're
30
Yeah,
feet.
so within 30 feet, you can detect aberrations, celestials, elemental, fae, fiends, and undead.
Okay, I'll let you know if anything picks up in your radar.
Okay.
Besides our party.
Yes.
Yeah, that spell
actually-
was so
Are
much
they-
better in previous editions. Like,
So
Yeah.
you sense the presence of a celestial nearby. You sense the presence of a fiend nearby. You sense the presence of an undead nearby.
And I can
Isn't
sense
one of
who it's
mine an
from,
aberration?
right? So it's 30 feet where the creature's located. So
Okay. You
can
look
just
around.
direct. you can just
Celestial,
DM it if it
Katarine.
comes down.
No, it's easy
Okay.
enough. They all know what they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glenn, undead. Literally. And Fiend is... Oh, wait, there's not a Fiend nearby right now. Never mind. Oh, wait,
shield?
there is. Yeah, Bart's
Yes.
shield
Yep.
Yeah.
is a Fiend.
Look at Bart's shield. And I go, I don't know why I didn't do this earlier.
And Katarine's spider is also a celestial. Or is
Oh,
it
why?
Fae?
He's Fae.
Fae, yeah.
You didn't
Isn't it-
think that the sentient talking shield made of human fingernails the size of dinner plates was suspicious?
No.
Isn't my
Okay.
canary a aberration?
Your canary has full cover right now.
I thought.
Oh, no, it's only lead or wood. Your teeth aren't
Yeah.
made out of wood.
Mhm.
So yes,
Not
and
yet.
an aberration coming from inside of Somdi's mouth.
I assume it's their familiars. Some of the apparitions is kind of weird.
The
Yeah, welcome
player
to
is
the
wondering
spoiler.
why we're not using the canary while we're in the mine to go scout ahead.
Right.
Wow.
That would be alright.
I value my canary more than I do you.
I go,
get it.
hopefully this will prevent the undead people from like hopping out through walls at us again, you know?
Yeah,
Eh,
let us
We
know if
dealt
you.
with them fairly handily last time.
Yeah, you're right.
Seem
All right.
Really dislike me.
Princess, point the way.
I want to know if I'm the right one to make that decision.
Well, I consider you a good leader.
That makes one of us.
Hmm.
Well, it looks like the south connects back up to that bridge we saw at the entrance, so I say we go this way. You know,
All right.
Yes.
face through a wall there.
We'll
Yep.
take it slowly though.
Yep. So it'll be Glenn
Cat down.
and then Bart.
Stop here.
there's stop, and there's crates ahead.
So, as you're all
Oh.
moving into this area, you see the crates further down this way, all of you that are on that higher elevation, and you also make out back there what appears to be bones that still look slick with juices. Let's just say that.
The juicy bones on.
The people not looking down in that direction, but
That we
looking
make out, yeah.
or looking over in that direction and looking down instead, the corridor continues with a multiple different directions that you could be taking here. In fact, you see that there's a little bit of blood on this barrel over here that looks caved into that little corner. You notice that the other stockpile of random shit thrown into that wall, all of it looks to be destroyed and broken into in a similar manner.
Any pings?
Oh, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they were searching for something.
I see invisible should still be up.
You took about a 10-minute break. Yeah, it's still up.
Yeah, so everyone's on the same page.
Like recently ransacked now.
That's one word for it.
Yes,
They
Invisibly is
absolutely
up on also
fucked.
Monkey and myself.
You have what on? Up on what?
You see Invisible is also up on you and myself still.
Oh yeah, I me forgot. Me forgot.
I forbore.
Hey, Kat, you see anything interesting about those crates that were broken into?
Aaron, take a look at them.
So down here?
Down here?
I don't know. Which
There-
you ping, Monkey.
there's-
Ping.
So
Ping.
I'll ping. So there was I think these were the ones that were broken into, right,
Yes.
Joey?
Yes.
And then there was a barrel that was broken in here, and then later on we can go back up and check these crates up here.
The one with
yeah,
the juicy bones.
But I was talking about these ones that were
Okay.
broken into.
I'll take a look.
Okay. As all of you are approaching and moving further into this corridor, you see the very large stone wall in front of you, right on the edge of this area. And when you look at these barrels, yeah, every one of these barrels and crates and everything is just broken into physically. There's sand in here. There's dirt, rubble. There's even smaller pebbles. There's some simple mining equipment, smelly powder stuff, stuff like that.
So that's all the evidence there is of what was in it?
Well, that's what you get on a cursory glance. Are you going to investigate?
Yes.
Go for it.
And that was how she
25.
discovered black powder.
Listen, Kat is the last person you want to know about black powder.
But I'm going
She's
to
not
give you these
smoking right now, is
bags.
she?
Just run at the enemy.
Yes. Hits him with fireball.
Hopefully you're not smoking while you're checking this out.
Doesn't fireball not count if it's being worn or carried?
True, you have to
Then
drop the dice.
Nah.
Fireball. That'll get it.
So, 25. Definitely not bad. You start looking through a couple of the barrels, reaching inside, and yeah, all of them look like they were smashed into with some type of like bludgeoning object or weapon. There's blood on a couple of them, which makes you believe that whoever was opening them had a wound on them when they were doing so. And you notice that one barrel that was pulled like off to the side down where you were standing, it has a unique mark on it right above where it was broken into. It appears to be an X where the top two prongs hook upwards, creating some crescents, and the bottom two spike downwards. And it's very subtly burned onto the barrel. Weird languages, Katarine? Or languages?
Celestial, Sylvan. That's it.
Okay, yeah, no.
Could someone read this?
Probably. And
I have Abyssal and Elvish in addition to Common and Celestial.
Nope.
I have Draconic.
Nope.
Undercommon and Elvish.
Nope.
Elvish, Sylvan, and Infernal.
and I'll whisper you because usually these languages pop up and Monkey knows. Let's see. I will type the ones that I think people didn't say. Aww.
And I'm not talking just exotic languages, just like languages.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a
know.
linguistically challenged party.
Listen, I have
We
comprehend
have a
languages.
wide
I
range,
just
they're
don't
just
want to
all
use it
weird.
right now.
And not a single one of you have halfling.
And as we're doing that,
Look,
and
I
letting
wanted to play a
Monkey-
gnome, and I've explicitly been told that's not allowed.
What were you saying,
I had a
Katarine?
as Monkey does that, I'm going to try and collect part of the blood.
Okay. Give me a survival check to collect blood. Monkey, yeah, no,
I'm
Okay.
going to use an advantage on this.
sure. Ah,
12.
okay. You get like not really the blood, but you can like break off a piece of the splinter that has blood on it and drop it in there.
Cool.
It's not really enough to perform any magic on, but it's their blood.
Not enough to count as having part of them.
Oh fuck no! It's like a drop on a splinter.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, I also speak common. I'm kidding. I
Oh
do, but-
shit! Damn, guys, we forgot about that one. But
But-
yeah, none of you seem to know what that symbol means.
I mean, does it at least share an alphabet with anything that we know?
I mean, it's an X that's in the common alphabet, and
Oh,
many other
yeah.
ones.
Sometimes you see these marks on cruel people that will brand their animals because they think they own them, but it's about all I can tell. Although I have heard of humanoids that kind of do the same thing, but it's not my style.
Not sure what it is. And to find out, it would take me at least another 10 minutes, so...
Yeah, we're already kind of falling way behind that other party. It is.
Precisely, so...
Yeah, I can speak any language, but like reading is the one thing that tongues does not cover.
I understand that sometimes being learned is difficult and knowing how to read, but at least you can speak.
Oh, I can read, just not that language.
Oh, I misunderstood you.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying now. I thought
I
you
make
said-
contracts for a living.
So,
All right.
Glenn, please don't glitch yourself through walls.
Oh,
Appreciate it. Yeah. Yep, that's a wall.
You can make it so that people can't do that.
Oh, no, that's not a wall. That's actually an open area that leads over to this side. When you get over to that edge, Glenn, you see that this wall is partially collapsed down, but when you look down, there's this wisp of air pushing up towards you, and that fall is further than you can see.
Hey, Kat, you see any of or anyone actually, y'all see any of that same mark on the other crates that have not been destroyed?
I could take a look.
Look to my left.
Looking at all of them, yeah, Kat, that's the only one that has that marker on it.
It's the only one.
None of them even have brands on them. Just that's the only one.
All right, so if we see something that has that, that means that that has not been opened. There's something that they're looking for with that. That's my thought.
Precisely. And whatever this is, it seems to be tied to their purpose here, perhaps?
Perhaps.
It's looking like a long way down over here, guys. I can't see the bottom of it.
Awesome. I'm gonna come check it out.
You're immune to fall damage, right, Glenn?
I mean, I wouldn't say immune. I mean, I could take a fall, but if I drop, I'm gonna get hurt like anybody.
Ah! Just imagine Bart.
You know,
Does
I
that
have
count?
the ability. I have the ability to psychically push somebody.
No one would ever know.
This is the perfect opportunity.
We do we not have feather fall?
I do.
I do.
I look at Glad. If you jump, I'll jump.
I have feathers so I don't fall.
Ahoy, ahoy, ahoy.
I'll jump if you jump.
I jump,
Glenn.
you jump, we jump.
Look,
Listen,
I mean,
If your friend jumped off a cliff, would you?
That's
we
the big
can
question.
discuss
That's
the
the
side effect
the
later.
question here.
let's
I mean-
at least take a moment to look and see if there's another way down before we, jump down a pit that we may not be able to get out of.
Can I see down there?
200, right?
120.
You cannot see the bottom.
I light a torch
Mhm.
and I throw the torch down.
All
What
right.
did you want to say, Bart?
Oh no. Hey, everyone standing next to that, can you give me a deck save?
Yep.
Oh, that's the sulfur pit.
Yep. That's what I was
Am I
thinking.
far enough away?
I am
10
definitely
feet.
far enough away.
10 feet from the in front of Monkey or in front of Glenn.
Is sulfur
is
flammable?
is Bart within
I
10
am.
feet of
Yeah.
us?
That's what they make
Bart's
matches
within
out
10
of.
feet of all of you.
Huh.
You
I
sure
don't know what
that's
it is.
Is it?
phosphor? Yeah.
You said deck
Oh,
save?
maybe.
Dex save, yeah.
Different.
Explosive chemistry.
Oh,
So
thing.
all of you
man.
get a plus 4 or 5 now.
4.
4.
Do I have to
All
roll
right.
this as well?
No, you're just out. You and Kat are the only two exempt.
All right, I'll
Bart,
roll.
you don't have to bother.
Oh,
Am
yeah,
I
it's
going
Just-
to?
Yeah.
What a
Uh,
nice little wash.
And
You
this is
know,
+5, plus
that-
4.
That glow on you after you get hit by a fireball, Bart, that's what keeps you tan.
Listen, yeah.
Alrighty. So all of you are successful, thankfully. As the torch falls down for about 40 feet or so, it's still free falling before you see a spark on the edge. And you jump way the fuck back, Reese, as soon as you see that, and everyone else instinctually dives away as this large plume of fiery energy erupts and shoots up all the way to the ceiling, searing up with this huge blaze that only leaves the two of you that were closest to it with seared eyebrows. And then it settles after about 30 seconds or so.
So,
I did not
it's
think
flammable.
Right. I did not think I had to explain this to anyone else, but fire and lightning are bad things to have. Bad things.
I mean,
Live in
for
a
the rest
mine.
of you. But yes, that's
Agreed.
Oh shit, I need you to roll me a percentile die
Yeah, that makes sense.
to see if there's any collapses that occur because of that.
rocks fall, everyone dies.
It's not my fault. Just
I think it was worth it.
Yeah. So roll me the percentile die, Reese.
Hey, Cat.
This
I'll
is your
be
fault.
next
Whatever
to you so
happens
you
is
can
your
grab
fault.
me when this shit happens.
67.
Oh, so close to a 69.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Somewhere off in the distance, down below you, you hear what sounds like falling, collapsing, things like that.
Well, they did
But
not,
not
know we
currently
were
your
here.
problem.
If they did not know we were here before, they certainly know now.
Oh, do they though?
Spontaneous combustion happens.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So like, do they though? You know.
It's
On top
fine.
of that, they knew we were coming, so they assumed that we were coming anyways. They had
Yes,
to have.
but they might not have known we were here yet.
And they did tell him to keep us out, so.
Yeah.
Eh,
All
What,
right,
they
well,
they were
also,
just.
they might not
Would
have
you have
enjoyed it.
assumed that we were just gonna turn away and leave?
Yes, but we could have gotten here tomorrow. The day, they might not have been.
well, if there had been more people at the camp outside, we could have left some charred corpses at the bottom of the pit, and then they'd think we were dead.
it's true.
I'm sure. That
Speaking of
everything
bot-
will be fine.
We could leave 2 charred corpses.
Well, speaking of
No.
bottom of things, Reese, did you get to see the bottom of the pit before Kabumi?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw Spark and I jumped back. My eyebrows are gone.
Actually, there's a chance. Roll me a perception check. There's a
Couple
chance you might have seen something down there.
I just love the. Speaking of the bottom of things,
19.
Reese.
Speaking
Yeah, there was like liquid, maybe 60 feet beyond the torch that you saw, or something gelatinous or liquid. One or the other. It was
I
at least
cut-
jiggly.
I saw
viscous.
some kind of reflective surface of some sort. So, yeah.
Praying for ooze.
Mhm.
If it is ooze, we are in good position. Otherwise, fucked.
New encounter, ooze mommy.
We know about your oozes, right?
You've
seen it.
You know that I can summon oozes. You know that there is something oozy about me.
Right.
I
Because
don't know
I
if
remember you
we've-
doing baby ones, but I think
Yeah,
that's all we know.
I've definitely summoned baby oozes. I don't. The party as a whole does not know to the extent
Right.
of which my
need to be
ooziness lies.
At this point, I know you have an aberration in your mouth. Okay, I'm assuming it's an ooze at this point.
No, the aberration
No,
is in
it's a canary.
Somdi's mouth.
Oh shit! Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I have a fiend on my arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Every
great.
single one of us has just something bugged.
I'm perfect. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm perfect.
So, what's the next plan?
Well, we follow Cat down the other way, or she points out which way to go, and we.
Right. It seems. Let's just take a quick look around this particular cavern and see if there's any other way down. And if not, then we go. Joey, why are you like this? Then we'll try to go down the other way.
Well, you're the boss.
So glad that everyone recognizes this now.
For now.
No, just. So let's take a look around.
So, you turn around and begin walking down the other corridor inside. When you get over here, Katarine, what's your passive? Since you were in the front.
11.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll say it after Joey. But my intention is you point the way, but Glenn, Bart, me, and then use guys.
And use
Yeah, I'm
guys.
trying to be like kind of in the front, but like behind whoever the front line is, just because of the aura I have up right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, as that was your intentions, but unfortunately, she just boop, 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 boop,
Yep,
boop,
it's okay.
as
just saying,
Katarine does.
But
You get over to here, Kat, and when you step out here,
Mhm.
looking at the multiple corridors along the way, instinctually you look to the right where, hey, that's that bridge from before. And then you look over to the left and you see this very large cloud of smoke moving around and moving quickly in that area. Through all of it, there appears to be structures back inside of that cloud of smoke.
Something's this way.
I mean, last time didn't end badly at all. Anyone want to throw a torch in there?
Oh, don't tempt me.
I will move down to where she is when she says that, and I will look down that hallway.
moving?
Move towards us.
I
Is that
scream
Seems to be
like
Misty?
expanding. Yeah, it seems to be expanding.
I scream like a child and run the other way. No, I'm kidding.
Sorry, I'm back. The cats needed to be fed.
Fair. So,
There's something
uh,
happening. It's getting closer. Don't breathe it, just in case.
It's not pinging, is it?
what now?
let me look at your spell again.
I'm gonna immediately hold my breath.
Aberration, fiend, celestial, undead.
Don't.
Yeah, it's
breathe
not
one
pinging
out.
anything.
Okay.
The smoke begins swelling through this entire area and filling it up very strongly, very thick smoke that seems to be moving through here as each of you.
I was gonna muffle put cloth over my mouth.
Okay, some of you guard your
Yeah.
mouths, others close their mouths completely, shutting them off.
Glenn's talking. Glenn's talking through everything.
Oh, you're talking through this.
Yeah.
He doesn't breathe.
Well, the act of talking is taking a breath. He doesn't need to breathe. He can hold his breath and just not breathe. But he is,
Gotcha.
when you're talking, you're still breathing because that's how words come out through your diaphragm and such.
It's just in the air, yeah.
Yeah, like that. So, as that happens, everyone else, you begin feeling these tiny bits of like sparks on your skin that are like igniting and pulsing with some type of burn against you. Bart, it even hurts you, whatever this burn is. And you being the only person with your mouth wide open, Glenn, feel something moving through your throat and lungs and filling your body that begins burning it from the inside. Then you see the smoke begins moving and swelling and creating these large creatures out of the thin air in this room. And when we get back from our break, you guys have yet another encounter.
Oh no.
And they get
They're
a
not inside me, are
surprise
they?
round. But anyways, we'll be right back.
Oh, well.
Hello, and welcome back, everybody. Where last we left off, the party had adventured through this dungeonous area a little bit more, caused a large explosion to happen because of torches being dropped down into strange open gaps. And now, you moved out, there's a smog cloud coming up, and we have to redact one thing that happened, because I misread the spell. It did say elementals. Reese warns everybody, elementals, as everything starts moving around, so they don't get a surprise round on you. Everybody, please roll me your initiative.
Level 12. Still only a +1 to initiative. Fuck yeah.
It's alright, I'm going to
Dang.
roll like a 2. Hey, twice as good. 4.
Hey!
Level 12. I have a -2 plus a
Sandy,
D8.
gift alacrities throughout the whole day.
8 hours actually, but you know.
Oh, do we all get that?
No.
No, just
Oh.
somebody.
Well,
I'm the only bastard that got lucky.
smug ass bitch.
Still faster than the animated breath somehow.
Yeah, of course. Yep, that's You know, I'm just gonna start making my dungeons with 3 times the amount of encounters, because they're always gonna be dead before they get to do anything.
Just give your creatures alert. They're dungeon guardians.
These
You
are
shouldn't be able to
guardians.
sneak up on them, and they should be faster.
Makes sense.
yeah, a +5 wouldn't help in this situation. You see how I
It'd
roll.
put them on par with me.
Okay, that's fair.
Didn't
Alrighty.
your zombies
Which
go
is
second
not a
last
goal.
time?
No one should ever aim to be on par with me.
So, Glenn, since you are starting your turn within the cloud of these large breaths of air that begin forming into these creatures, one of them is actively like moving its way and attempting to consume itself into your body and just do things. Stop. God damn it, I can't look at you guys when I fucking describe it. As that is happening, everybody. Glenn, I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Shouldn't have talked. 23.
23. You manage not to be overwhelmed with pain, but you look down at your arm as you see the acidic nature of this smoke is starting to eat away at your flesh. That is going to be 8 points of acid damage, halved down to 4. Are you wearing any non-magical equipment or weapons?
Let's see.
Just my
Non-magical.
undies.
Yeah. I have some traveler's clothes. That's about it.
Okay. The clothes are starting to erode a little bit from this.
Oh no, that's my lucky pair.
Those are my favorite pair of pants.
So go ahead and take your turn.
All right. Here we go. Gonna take this scythe and just start swinging.
Go for it.
Can I roll? Okay, it did. Woo! Freaking critting, baby.
Hits. I assume it's the one that's trying to possess you,
Yeah.
for lack of a safer word.
There is no safe word in this
There is
game.
nothing.
Alrighty. So you slash through it a little bit. Oh, wait. They are resistant to physical types of damages.
Oh no.
It's a magical weapon.
It doesn't dictate on magic. It's because they are elusive. Air. Physical air. How do you cut air well? 14, so that's 7. There we go.
All right, and actually, I think Glenn is smart enough to not attempt to try to stun air. I'm gonna go
Bold
for a second.
statement.
I think so. He's gonna go for a second swing.
Go for it.
Come on, baby. 22 to hit.
We love 22. It hits.
All right. It's another 4. And bonus action. Why not? Throw a punch at it.
Alrighty. At your level, your fists are magical, correct?
Mm-hmm. They are.
Good.
Come on.
The magical fisting up in
Got
here.
magic hands. I still need to make T-shirts that say "Flurry of Blow" them.
Oh my gosh, that's another 4.
I had a very gay monk, and it was fabulous. So,
Oh, Jason.
God, that was a player. I'm talking about Jackie. But anyways,
But
You
that'll be
managed-
Glenn's turn.
alrighty. Reese, you also feel this burning sensation. Con save, please.
Lovely. Lovely. Three.
Oh no!
That's going to be a failure. As you feel the erosive nature of these creatures just touching at your skin, and it's really, really difficult to withstand. You were expecting a burn, but this is something that goes beyond that. It is a crippling corrosion. You are going to suffer 8 points of acid damage.
Okay. I'll make a con save on my concentration. Okay, cool.
Okay. Are you wearing anything that is non-magical equipment?
The o-
or
The
weapons?
only thing that's non-magical on me is the shield.
Okay. You see that your shield is beginning to corrode away very quickly around the edges,
Okay,
not granting you any real benefits.
nice. Lovely. I go, well, these are just inconvenient. Freeze, breath, freeze. And I'm going to attempt to hold monster it at level 6. I'm going to target this one and this one.
Is Hold Monster paralyzed?
Yes. Oh, it's... Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Well, you
Fuck.
do the action and discover these creatures do
Yeah.
not seem to be capable of being held in place with magic.
Well, I learn something new every day.
It doesn't have a central nervous system.
Oh
It
my
wants to
God.
be paralyzed.
Who would have known? And then I'm going to use a bonus action to phase step over here.
Okay.
That'd be my turn.
Alrighty. So, monkey. Start of your turn. Con save as well.
All
I
right.
I forgot that we get +4 for within Barthor.
Yep. We do.
Yeah, that wouldn't have saved the 3. And yours was good enough. 26. 8 half down to 4. Any of your equipment considered non-magical? Armor,
His
weapons?
his outfit seems to be untouched. All right. So 4 damage, right?
Yep.
Let me mark that off before I forget.
Any con saves on your spells?
And I'll just sit here for a spell. No, no spells. No cons. All right. Yeah, what the hell? Why not? Oh, maybe there's not room. I don't think there's room. Nope, I can't get bigger. All right, so I'm going to try to hit the one that's below Cat.
Okay.
With my hand crossbow. Man, I need something else. So, first attack. Oh,
15?
15.
15 will just... Oh, wait. They're in the wisp form. 15 misses.
I don't like these things. And then I'll try to attack again.
Go for it.
There we
25 still hits, yeah.
go. 23.
This is piercing damage? Half down
Yep.
to 12.
It's all right. And then I'll do one more attack, bonus action. This is a +1.
Yep.
Ugh.
19.
No,
You still get sharpshooter.
Yeah. 19. I was trying to divide by 2 and my brain fried. So 9 points of damage.
10, round up.
Round up. Oh, that's right.
Not negative.
Yeah.
Negative.
Yeah, Cat, be careful. And that is my go.
Speaking of Cat, con save, please.
Feet.
And are you concentrating on a spell?
No. 13.
Well, that is a failure. So that'll be
Mhm.
8 points of acid damage. Any of your equipment, weapons, or armor, mundane, non-magical.
Yes.
Which ones?
What I'm wearing.
All of them.
Yeah, I have what I'm wearing. I'm gonna guess that the adamantine armor is not magical. It's just the material.
The adamantium armor is of a craft in nature where it is immune to this effect.
Okay. Yeah, it's just her clothes.
Okay. You do feel it is beginning to sear away the incredible clothing that you got from Tawahaj.
Oh, she is angry. So I'm going to follow Reese's lead, and I'm going to Misty Step out of the effect.
Alrighty.
And then I am going to target this one over here on the right with Ray of Frost.
Ooh, go ahead.
14?
Misses.
Ah.
You shoot the attack over at them, and you watch as it very quickly and nimbly and deliberately dodges out of the way, even moving further away from Glenn as it does so.
Gotcha.
All done?
Yeah.
Somebody. Con save, please.
Okay. Let me just double click something. Con save. What is my approximate location? Oh, I am within range. With a +4 to that, a 14.
It's just barely a failure.
Okay, how much damage did I take?
8 acid, and any armor or weaponry equipment on your person that are mundane.
Let's see. Do I need to list everything?
All right.
Can we just say everything?
Everything on your person begins corroding very quickly from this acidic nature around you.
My scraps of clothing, the only thing unaffected are my focuses and my brand new necklace.
And the canary in your mouth.
It's probably safe in there considering the water can't get through my nose.
So, what would you like to do?
I would like to yell at them internally with magic.
Psychic, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Mind Sliver requires me to open my goddamn mouth.
Unless you
However,
subtle cast?
yeah, unless I subtle cast, but well, yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 point to subtle cast Mind Sliver to test the water, so to speak.
All right, which one?
The one next to me.
Right there? Which save is that?
I believe it is a
Intel, I believe. Yeah.
Ooh, okay. 7.
does not succeed.
If
Does it
did,
take
you'd be-
the yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place as the while since I used this spell. 11 points of psychic damage.
Alrighty.
Do they take the psychic damage?
Oh, yes, they do.
Oh, lovely.
How is that only 11 with that many?
Very bad rolls.
1, 4, and 6.
Oh, I'm seeing like a 5, 2 6s, 3 6s, a 4, and a 1 on my screen. That's why I was curious.
That is old, and I don't know where you're getting that.
Oh,
one
I
from.
probably
Roll
didn't-
20 has been fucky this weekend. It's just
Okay.
yeah.
Hmm. I'm gonna take a chance and scooch past Reese.
Over onto the other side.
Yes.
It will take an attack of opportunity against you, slamming its wispy self into you. 23 to hit.
Silver
I will-
barbs.
Never mind.
Okay. Silvery barb, so it has to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
12.
As I'm leaving, I will reaction cast shield.
All right.
At least I gave you a chance. An advantage goes to Bardakov.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh, no.
dear Lord, Somebody, I just noticed your AC.
It's the same as mine.
Yeah.
Someone get that boy some armor.
I am wearing armor. That's how I'm getting this. I'd be at not 8.
You guys have
Oh
to
my
remember.
God.
Ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
just
With my bonus action, I am going to quicken spell a. I don't think they're going to be incapacitated, so I'm going to quicken spell a. I'm going to quicken spell summon aberration and cause a star fiend to appear. A star being? Whatever it's called.
The frog.
Star spawn?
Star spawn, thank you.
Okay.
Hey, I
It's a
don't know
frog.
exactly the.
Here you go. Where are you summoning it? Well, you should have access to it, right?
I don't have control over it. I
Wait,
was trying
this
to...
is a CR5 creature. Is that what you're summoning?
I'm summoning the Baronet in the form of a star spawn. They have their own stat blocks.
Well, here you go.
I have the Baronet. It's a level 4, so he has 2 attacks.
All right, well, you can just edit the Baronet sheet and put him out there.
Well, yeah, I already have the Baronet set up for everything.
Oh, perfect. I thought I had to give you a new one.
No,
So-
I did my work.
For Reese and maybe Glenn, this is the first time you were seeing this.
I've seen him once. I've seen
Okay.
him once before.
Please describe you calling forth the Baronet.
Samdi just Samdi, who walks out of there, is like, well, that was unfortunate. All right, calling in a favor. And a pool of water appears above where the Baronet flops down. And it rapidly changes from the form of a slod to a star spawn. As it has effects that I like. And it's AoE based.
Yeah. Alrighty. So the Baronet goes at the end of your turn.
Yep. Well, there's no position I can put this in where it's not going to be a bit fucky, so... Guess, yeah. At the start of its turn...
At the start of each of
Only
its turns, which is the 2 breaths right here within 5 feet, wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC or take psychic damage. All right. Wisdom save. Left one, right one, or bottom one. 17 is a
Both.
failure.
17 is a failure. Also, it says each creature.
Each creature within 5 feet. So Bart and Glenn as well.
What's going on?
Wisdom save.
Don't think!
No, I know what's going on.
No, Samti just says, don't think. You're good at it.
Actually, Glenn's mind runs pretty fast. He just doesn't say much.
Is it
Glenn, you
18?
succeed. 18 does not beat. I have a 20.
Okay, so
What?
Bart takes the damage. Glenn, however,
Here's 2d6.
You never
7.
have to deal with your intrusive thoughts so long as you keep running.
I mean, Bart, you could have had advantage on that if you wanted to use it.
I think
You have a-
Silvery
you-
Barbs forces it.
You
forces the
don't
advantage.
forget
Oh,
about your
yeah,
plus
it's your
4.
next one has to
You have your
happen.
plus 4 too.
Oh, okay.
His is already calculated in there.
It is, yes.
Because he always has his plus 4.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
There
20.
you
You,
go.
you
There
succeeded.
you go.
Good stuff. You don't
It's a
take any.
beast.
It's save or suck, right? Yeah.
I believe it is. So both of them do that.
Oh, yeah, they
And
take
now-
the 7.
And now the
Balance.
star spawn comes to play. It's going to psychically slam at them.
Which one?
I have multi-attack. I'm just going to attack the one I've been attacking, so the top left.
Alrighty. Whip it.
I
If
should,
it good.
That's Bart's theme song.
I wish there was a modifier to this. Here. I hope that's an 18. I can't see.
29 hits
Yeah.
for 12 psychic damage.
And you said before that it has to be standardized.
Mhm.
Don't roll damage.
Yeah, it's always average. So 12 again.
So yeah, those are its 2 attacks
Ooh.
because I didn't summon it as a level 6. I summoned it as a level 4. And that would be its turn. It's just going to remain there.
Alrighty. Bart.
I am going to take a step this way. No, actually, I'm not going to bother because that one's now, the one in front of me is actually more hurt. I'm going to focus down the most hurt one. So, see the one in front of me. And then I am going to... Oh, I used up my advantage, which is a shame. But that's okay. Anything of value from a bonus action? Probably not. Not right now, anyway. I'm just going to go with my longsword. No, not the longsword. The penetrator.
Nice.
Attack. Ooh.
That hits.
Turns out you didn't need the
This one
e-girl
here?
to...
Yeah, that one.
Alright, so 14 halved down to 7.
Why halved?
They're resistant to all physical attacks. Piercing, bludgeoning, and
Even for magical.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Unless you
They
want
are
to throw.
air.
Unless you want to
Ah.
throw.
We'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll do another attack.
I take out my liquidator kit.
12 will
Just
miss.
spraying water in the air, hoping it.
Gross.
Where are we at? No, they attack next. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, I guess that's me. Gross. Okay.
Alrighty.
Actually. Yeah, I will use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith with a first level spell, and give myself +2 AC, so I'm at AC 20.
Perfect. You could have given that to the Baronet. Speaking of the Baronet, Baronet's getting slammed. Come on and slam.
That hits the baronet.
All right,
Nice.
that is 13 points of bludgeoning damage and 11 points of acid damage.
It is unfortunately not resistant to acid. So 13 and 11, that's
24.
a- Yeah, 24, thank you.
And come on and jam. Second attack. 18?
18 hits.
Same calculations.
Baronet is smashed.
Alrighty.
Oh man.
Glenn, this
That's
one
why I didn't use Shield of Faith on the Baronet.
this one
You actually
is...
would have saved it.
Oh well.
No!
I blame you for this. It says that it returns to the wilds.
So,
It's okay. It saved us from the attacks.
Glenn,
Hey, yeah, that's what it's used
this
for.
one's going to attempt to possess into your body. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Here we go again. this will have a +4 on it, so 16.
16 is a success.
Okay.
Ah!
I mean, I wouldn't be too. I mean, I wouldn't be too sad if I had to put down Glenn Old Yeller style.
Oh no, there's a cliff. I
Glenn's
hope
already
you
been
don't
put down
fall.
once, you know? Just-
Aw.
So, 16. Since you are successful, it attempts to move through your body, but as you feel it there, you begin coughing and hacking aggressively and taking that opportunity to possess into you and almost like fill you against your will. But you manage to breathe out the majority of it. You still are going to take 26 points of acid damage, halved down to 13.
Okay. That's still a lot.
13. However, that was its complete action.
Cool.
This one over here. Which one of y'all has been hitting the most? Monkey.
Sorry, I only hit once.
Monkey. It's going to attempt to possess you. Con save, please.
No! Leave Monkey alone!
Got a
Do I
plus
burn
4
it
for this,
now?
remember.
Oh, I
And-
do have a +4. And I still have my reaction. So, let me just. Oh, it's not a.
You also have me, so you got
Okay.
this.
Ooh. All right. So, con save. I don't think I'm gonna burn my game advantage yet.
Oh yeah, I have inspiration as well.
Oh.
23.
That hits. Sorry.
No, I mean save.
That is successful. 26 acid damage, halved down to 13.
All right. Phew. Glad I didn't burn that.
That is the end. Actually, this one's going to woo, extending the cloud around. So now Samdi and Reese are in it yet again.
You mean just Reese?
No, it's not a 5-foot radius. It's a 10-foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Glenn, con save at the start of your turn.
Oh boy.
Oh wait, other people didn't do their con saves at the start of their turn. Who skipped it? Bart?
Sorry, I rolled. That's a fail.
Yeah, you got a plus 4 there.
Oh,
Plus 4 is
16.
a success. So 14 is just barely a failure. Bart takes 8 acid damage. Glenn, you take 4. And that was for at the start of your turns because we skipped
Right.
that. Okay, Glenn, go ahead. Take your turn.
Oof. All right. Do I? I gotta find a way to get Monkey out of there.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're
Oh.
fine.
In character, sir. You have 4 words.
In character. Monkey. He's like,
You,
no,
you got
Monkey.
it. You got this, Jack. Stay there. I got this.
All right. And then he's about to turn and rush towards Monkey, but then with the same motion and using that force, he's just gonna turn around and swing the scythe back at this buddy over here that he's been working on. Go. 23 hit.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hurt.
Let's have to 5.
6, we round up.
Second attack.
You guys really don't want those extra points, do you?
I
Damn.
do, but I.
Oh.
Now what?
Oh, 10 misses.
Oh, I thought it was a crit.
Yeah,
So
almost.
close. So close.
And then bonus action, gonna punch it again.
Punch it. Punch it real good.
That's a crit.
There we go.
Bam.
Oh,
right.
for max damage.
Let's go. 16 halved down to 8.
Man, maybe I should start stepping back and throwing some magic at this thing. What do you think, Bart? Let's start.
Beat the shit out of it.
All right. Next up, Reese. Now it moves back
Um,
into your radius with the clouds.
I'll make my con save. Lovely. I'm
Eight
just
acid.
gonna let it happen.
8 acid. and whatever is not magical on your person is becoming much more destroyed.
I mean, it's just a shield at this point. I guess my clothes.
Yeah.
My arm is magical.
Hey, that matters to people who
Joey,
like their
this
clothes.
might end up being the second naked dungeon. I'm a little worried.
We haven't done a naked.
Tattoos start erupting on Bartakov,
Sir,
Glenn,
the
and
bathhouse.
Monkey. I'm gonna cast Bless on them.
You were naked of your own
you go.
accord. That wasn't my doing.
You placed the dungeon in the bathhouse.
Yeah, that's right.
Monkey, feel free to. I yell out, Monkey, feel free to take an attack if you want. And I'm gonna do the voice of authority, giving you a free attack.
Ooh, nice. All right, so I will
It
go
does
for.
take your reaction, correct?
It uses his reaction.
That's fine because I'm next.
Alright.
So, yeah, I'm gonna aim for the one that's next to this one. There, that's next to Glenn, and I will attack. And this is at a +1, plus the bless and all that. 20, because we have to add 1.
And you're attacking the one next to Glenn?
Yep.
All right, the one next to Glenn. Go ahead. That hits.
19.
Half down to 10.
Nice. And that was my reaction.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, as a bonus action, might as well burn it. I'm gonna use a second face step, and face step over here. Just peace.
You bitch.
Hey,
It's all right.
and then that'll be my turn.
No, it's got to be tactics. He's not running. It's hit and run.
Of course.
Alrighty. Monkey, con save.
All right, so here's my con save. Uh, 19.
You are successful. 8 half down to 4.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna move over to this space here next to Bart, and I'm gonna use my bonus action and make myself huge.
Oh god, you just make it easy for us.
No, that was
Make my
intentional that
monster
time.
grow.
All right, so please make me giant size, or not giant size, but you know,
Big.
big. There we go, and let me click that on.
Remember, you're also
Awesome.
rolling your saves with bless.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Let me just, I saved anyway, but next time I'll roll it on there too. All right, cool. So, we're gonna go for the one that's to the left of Bart. And first attack, and this is at +2. Boom, boom, boom. Plus, so 26 hits.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nine.
Oh.
Half
so for
down
5
to 5
damage. All right. Second attack.
Wait, sharpshooter damage wasn't calculated
Oh.
on that.
Why wasn't sharpshooter on there?
I don't know. I don't fucking sharpshooter shit. None of your extra shit was on it, actually. So that's supposed to be an extra 12 damage, half down to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
23 hits.
then- It's not why. What happened? It was before. That's weird. So just add 21 down to half is 10.
+2. From your favored foe.
Oh yeah.
Or that's a d4. Roll a d4.
Why didn't that erase everything as soon as I put that on? I don't know.
I have no idea. Yeah.
1d4.
So 13, 14, 24, 12.
12. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Oh,
Awesome. And
It looks pretty hurt now.
How often can I do that? Hold on.
Glenn just points at the giant monkey. Do you believe now, Reese? Do you believe?
Maybe.
How often is that? It's a short rest. Action surge.
Go for it. Pew 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 pew.
Yep, same one. And then there's a plus on that. But
Yeah, it
it
hits.
Okay. So 9 plus 10, 19, and then a d4.
Yep.
Is that adding in my...
That's got your, I think, magic weapon on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
but it doesn't-
everything appropriate. It's just
Well,
it's missing the other two.
Giant's Might is also adds 2, so my large size also adds a d6.
We'll calculate it in afterwards. 23, 12, plus 2, so it's 25. Halved is 13.
All right, and then
and
my
then
last attack.
-1, -1, -1. Hits. Roll
21.
your d4 and everything else.
No, whatever. It's good enough. For another
4.
12.
12.
Consistent.
Oh, it's still up. It's
Oh.
looking incredibly rough, though.
I'm done.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait. Who is going to come up? Cat, you got this.
Does that do anything, or are you just saying
No,
you got
I'm
this?
just
Okay.
saying it. I'm just telling her that she's got it.
All right. Cat, start of your turn. You're outside in the safe zone.
So this one here, okay, like they're 10 by 10, right? How tall are they?
They wisp around, so it's difficult to gauge their exact height, but they do move upwards of 12, 15 feet, and then downwards to, like, 5.
Okay.
Just immediately
I'm gonna
goes,
try and
"I can
time it
fix
to where
that."
it's like wisping down, and cast Phantasmal Force as it's a big glass box around it.
On this one?
Yes.
Okay, intelligence save, right?
Yes.
It starts
That's-
calling out for its step bro, because now it is stuck.
Get some
You
of
all
that,
watch as the animated breath takes the form of a cube. Looking very confused.
Voice.
And she's just holding it, and gonna take a few steps back, and that's gonna be my turn.
Alrighty. Samdi, come say... Oh, wait, no. It took itself into the cube. Yeah, you're
Into
fine.
the cube. Yeah.
Swiggity swissy, I'm coming for that elementussy.
Is it like, bent over? Is that part of it?
Alright, go ahead, Samdi.
I hate everything in general, I guess. I'm going to step out of that area again, and I'm going to cast normally without any special effects. Roll of Them, Psychic Lance at level 4 at the one I've been attacking this entire time. Bitch over here.
Int save. Needs a natural 20. Literally, only that succeeds.
Yeah.
19 psychic damage.
Oof.
Or repressed
And I
memory
believe it's-
damage, whichever you prefer.
And it's incapacitated if it can be.
It can be. It is now incapacitated.
Have fun! And I'm just gonna say that it's just sitting here next to Katarine.
Yeah, we're just like,
But, con save.
Duh.
You are successful, so have down to 4.
Cool. So the one directly above me is a dick in a box, and the one next to me is pretty hurt, and I'm kind of upset that I didn't get to kill it last time. So penetrate. The 24.
Hits.
Second attack.
Oh, come on.
You're blessed.
Like a D4, like a D4.
Mhm.
Hits.
16.
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
they're wispy form still. Fuck, that just barely misses.
Ah!
Bruh. What is this shit?
They're
What is this
wispy.
shit?
Oh, sorry, and I have to make a con save because I took damage and I'm concentrating on shield fate.
Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
All right,
We cool.
all done. Breath is confused.
As breath should be.
This one, Glenn, is going to try to possess you again. Con save.
Oh, here we go.
Actually, wait,
Let's-
no. You're not the problem here. Monkey, it's going to try to possess you.
No! Take me instead.
Roll me persuasion.
This
Are you
negative
saying that,
charisma.
Glenn?
Yeah, I
All right,
am.
roll me persuasion.
Come on, Stone of Good Luck, help me out. That's a
Well,
12.
it's still going at Monkey.
You tried.
This
Mhm.
time, I think I will burn my game advantage. I don't think I'll miss my con, but it would suck. So,
Go for it.
go. Oh, so glad I did that.
Oh,
You're also
18.
blessed.
Plus 1d4. Actually 21, and then I'm within Bart's thing. I mean, yeah, so 27.
You're good. You're good.
But it would have sucked.
It
Yeah.
would've, yeah.
Yeah.
the choice application of
Actually,
that.
with that, and yeah, you still would have been
Yeah.
good. But
But
that's
you
half
know who I
damage
would have
down to
gone
13.
after, right?
Oh yeah. So that's 13 points of acid damage that you do take.
Okay. So I gotta keep pulling out my calculator because it's weird.
And this one is going to attempt to possess you, Bart. Con save.
I will use my game advantage on this as well because no, thank you.
You're blessed.
Oh. Oh.
There's the one.
16 is a success still.
There.
Ah!
26 half down to 13.
Yeah, I totally would have gone after Cat or Somdi.
And the other one's just stuck in a box.
Second
Glenn.
box.
Con save.
Oh, right. God save.
Voice.
25?
Yep.
And swing at this guy on his last two legs.
Go for it.
Just
Make
gonna
sure you
whittle
still
down.
take your 4 damage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You're blessed?
15. Oh, that's right. Oh, am I blessed?
You are.
Okay.
All three of you guys are blessed.
The 3 that are there.
I didn't do it for the last time either.
You guys are like just catted, by the way,
16
right now.
just barely misses.
Oof. Shit,
Wait. Huh?
Wait, wait, wait,
Wait,
wait, wait,
huh?
wait, 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 wait,
Huh?
wait, wait, wait.
Huh? Okay.
I don't think they're gonna. They've already made their attacks, so. Oh no. No, it's a miss. It's okay.
No, that's fine. Why not? I'll spend a key point and add 2 more to that attack. So that would be that's a 18 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, that's a 6 damage.
That is enough. You slice and dice through this animated breath as it leaves existence,
That's 1 down.
opening up the air in that vicinity.
All right, just gonna squeeze through to this side and do my second attack.
Go for it. 26 hits.
Nice. That's another 5. And then just sock it with the. You know what? Too many punches. He's gonna throw a kick.
Ooh, kick him.
Come on, baby. And that's why he doesn't kick. He just
12,
misses.
D4. D4.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that's why he doesn't kick.
13 misses.
I'll get you the next one. That's his turn.
Reese. They're trying over there.
Yeah, at least they're trying.
The
I'm
box
gonna
one is
move-
looking interesting.
I'm gonna move like right here, and I'm gonna go, huh? Hey, monkey, swing again. I'm gonna do a healing word on him. So
Doesn't your ability stipulate melee attack, or does it say attack within
it
5
says
feet?
melee attack.
So
specifically.
monkey can.
Oh.
It has a crossbow.
I
in
think
his
it's-
hand. If it says melee,
Oh.
that is not a melee. Though he shoots in melee, it is still a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah.
I've
I'm
done
saying
it
this
with
because
gun
you
butt.
would notice he's holding a crossbow in his hand and
Yeah.
nothing else.
But you
He-
could
he's
do that
been,
to
like, quick
Bart
reloads.
or Glenn.
You could,
Makes one weapon attack against a creature. Yeah, you're right.
One weapon attack. No, it only says weapon. It
yeah.
doesn't say melee, so he can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, here we go. Yep, perfect.
Good. We need to get the semantics of this out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. All right, then here we go.
Here we go. Yahoo! Wah!
Yeah.
That hits.
Let's see if it fixed this. I don't know why it went away.
Nope.
Okay, plus 10, and then
Ooh, 14 plus big size is 2, 16. So a total of 13 damage on it. Oh, it's looking really rough from that.
And then I'm going to do a Toll the Dead. So he's gonna make me a wisdom save.
Uh-huh. Oh, wrong die. Okay, it failed. Toll that dead. It could technically survive this.
So it's 3d12s.
Oh, never
so-
mind. It could not technically survive.
Because it's hurt.
So, as you toll the animated breath, the creature quivers and shakes, and all of the smoke in this area completely evaporates along with it, leaving nothing but that condensed 10-foot cube of breath.
That'll be my turn. And then I'll roll you the healing word right now.
Oh, yeah, that's the important part. Monkey.
already? Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
Did we skip? No, we were just being efficient
Yeah.
for once. I
No.
love it.
There's
Let's
a reason
go.
why I've been hitting monkey.
Yeah, he hits like a fucking truck.
All right.
You heal 7, by the way.
Okay, cool. Let me get that up to. All right, first attack. Oh, damage.
Uh, 11 plus 10, 21 plus 2 is 23, so 12. Wait, 12.
Yeah, I think that's like my consistent. I'm fairly consistent. I think it usually ends up being 12. Okay, second attack. Boom.
Hits. For D4?
Oops. Yep. Typed it, but my cursor wasn't in the box.
12 again?
Bonus action. Yep.
You're at a +1, aren't you?
Plus, I'm at +2.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
You also
Plus-
had bless.
You are super
I-
consistent rolling 10 damage. You rolled a 4 on each of these dice. Perfectly
Yeah, they're
average.
1. So 12 again.
Well, no,
It's-
no,
it's
no,
just-
no, no. That just rolled 1. It didn't roll an RD1.
Oh.
Oh, no, it
think-
did. That just
No, it
was a
didn't.
weird
I-
format.
I don't think it did.
Just
Did it?
roll it normally. That looks weird to me. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know either.
2!
Still
So
12. I
12.
think.
Yeah.
Still 12.
All done?
And I will. All right, Bart, take him out. It's Cat's turn, but I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Alrighty. Cat.
All right, since it's condensed down to that box, I'm gonna maintain concentration and hit it with a sacred flame.
So it is grappled inside of the box.
Mhm.
Since it is immune to restrain, it has to be grappled. Grapple does not dictate anything when it comes to its dexterity saving throws. So normal roll.
That's a failure.
2.
A 2.
1,
Bless you.
2.
Yep.
3.
14 radiant damage.
Oh, they take it.
Oh, they take
Yeah,
it
they
good.
They do. All right, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Samdi.
Yes.
Oh, maybe he will. He's gonna have like 2 hit points left.
Knowing my luck, yeah.
Don't say that. 'Cause it might.
I'm just gonna go by the usual, and I'm going to Psychic Lance it at level 5 this time.
Oh.
Not 20. Nope. Close. How much damage was that?
I don't think it rolled.
It didn't. Roll 20s mess it up because it didn't.
There
Oh.
it is.
There it is. 24.
Samdi, how do you want to do this?
How do I psychic air out of existence?
I'm picturing Bart just taking a big swing as it like disappears right before it connects because somebody took it out.
So there's a vague form of a humanoid in there, right?
No. Well, I mean, a vague form in there. Even describing it as humanoid would be a stretch.
I'm just gonna make it so that like the form expands and then pops like a cloud of gas.
You
Alrighty.
fool! You've spread it everywhere.
So, as the creature is stuck inside of this box, you aim out towards its mind, and whatever form of sentience is inside of it just disperses everywhere, leaking out of that box that wasn't actually there. It just believed itself to be trapped inside of, and leaving all of these enemies gone on the ground.
I felt more than a little useless in that fight.
What are you talking
Eh.
about? You did amazing.
Yeah, sometimes physical attacks don't work the best. That's what I was thinking. Like maybe me and you should have just like took a step back and just started firing away like Kat and Samdi was doing.
What am I doing? I have told the fucking dead.
Yes, you do. And every combat you say,
Yeah.
you
That
mention
is
Every time
that.
we
basically
surprise.
reminding you that.
So,
After like a minute, the tattoos disappear. So
All right. Well, I think we should take a rest and heal up. And
Fine, but just a short one. We need to keep pushing
Yeah.
on.
Right.
yeah.
And Kat's gonna take a look at her dress. Is everything like, or is it still like melting, or like does it go back, or is it just the damage is done?
So, you look at your clothing, and you look at the magical items on your persons. The magical items seem to have that corrosion sitting on top of them. It was latching onto the magic itself, like it could eat through the magic, but it would still take an incredibly long period of time to do so. Luckily, you disperse them quicker than in a minute, where you think there might have been some long-lasting effects, even on magical gear. But the mundane things, it appeared like it was dissolving through that as well as your skins. To clarify something, your clothes aren't just destroyed, evaporated away. They're
Right.
tattered, they're raggedy, they look like they're fraying all over the place. Weak seams are splitting open. And anything that was made out of metal is severely damaged right now. To the point where if it wasn't magical and it was metal, you're going to have to mend it in order to gain the benefits of whatever it was.
That's what I was about to ask. Are the stuff mendable with the spell?
Yes, but it's 1 minute per casting in a 1 foot object. So
Yeah. So I mean, if we, I speak up. If we do happen to choose to do a short rest, I can fix your guys' stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
That's the kind of light activity that can be done during a short rest.
I mean, you know, my you don't really got to fix any of my clothes or anything. It's pretty all right. Oh no! He checks his devil sticks.
Oh no.
they are damaged and they need to be
Oh
fixed.
yeah, my devil
No,
sticks
my
too. I
devil
forgot about those ones.
sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since you guys don't have, well, Glenn, unless it was in a
Actually,
different place.
Yeah, my devil sticks would have been
Perfectly
yeah,
fine.
I don't got like a magical bag or anything. He just like keeps it in his side.
Neither does Monkey,
Yeah.
as far as anybody knows.
Yeah, thank God for bags of holdings at this point.
All right, maybe we should back up a little bit and go to that other place. I'll ping on the map where Monkey's talking about.
That corridor
that
down
was it.
there.
Yeah, I think that was a dead end, wasn't it?
It did look to be one, yes. So you guys move back up. Do.
Or are we taking a little break? I mean, I'm a little beat up, but I mean, I can still keep going. You know, always good to go. But
I think we should take a rest up where that other corridor was.
I'd agree.
Might be a little safer.
all right.
Feel free to move yourselves over there.
Yep, and I will be my
So-
little self again.
What's everybody's Glenn? As you're walking through this open area where they were corroding everything nearby, you see that there appears to be some type of coin on the floor underneath the last one that was killed.
Well, is it? Somebody drop a coin. Just gonna go pick it up and just. Is anybody's?
No,
Not
Cool.
mine.
that's
Give it
your
a
coin.
thorough-
Mine.
Give a thorough inspection of it.
On second thought, no.
So, when you start looking at it, Glenn, the front of it has the face of some type of fiendish creature with a top hat, and the back of it has the face of a fiendish creature with hooked horns going down. You're not proficient in religion, are you?
Nope.
Yeah, it's a fancy-looking, by the looks of it, golden coin, but it's a little too big to be a gold coin. I mean, like, it fits in your palm. Like, you can lay over your palm and your fingers can wrap around it. Closer to, like, a medallion, but it's a coin.
I think you deserve a gold medal. You can keep her.
Wait a moment. Do you mind if I take a look?
By all means, he's gonna try to flip it, but it's like a huge coin, so it's like a half flip over to you.
So it tosses. Ding! You catch it.
Is it the same one that was on the box?
Roll me a investigation roll.
With these? 11.
I mean, neither of them have an X on either side of the coin that you can see, so. Yeah.
I thought you said it did have an X.
No, fiend on one side with in a top hat, and
On the other side, it's a fiend with
Horns.
horns hooking down.
Oh, gotcha. I just heard the hooking down part. Okay. Interesting. Not sure what it is, but
What's interesting about it?
not entirely sure. And she's gonna hand it back to Glenn.
The hat that this one is wearing.
Is it got a hat like me?
I mean, it's not as nice as yours, but it's interesting. Never seen a hat like this on this kind of theme before.
I will look. Damn, that was hard. Okay.
Go ahead and roll a religion check when you look at a monkey.
And normal roll, sushi roll, 16.
16. Looking at this, it's strange. You have the sensation that this has some religious significance, but you can't place exactly what that significance is.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of like a lot of things. I don't really remember this, but I kind of seem to know that this might be religious in some sort of way. But I don't know. I'm having a brain fart, so here you go, Glenn.
It's of its significance of faith, why not? Just pocket it.
Note to self: monkey currency.
But it might have also been just another one of those like old folk religious symbols that we found on the undead. So
Sorry, monkey. Just start breaking up gold and call them bitcoins, throwing them at.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Please, let's not have another cryptocurrency.
Yeah, good point.
Oh, and we'll do little
Monkey coins.
it'll have with a picture of Glenn in a coffin for a crypt on the back.
God damn it.
These are
Anyway,
the toe
Sandy's
coins.
going to say to Reese, do you happen to know anything about Infernitus?
Infernus?
Infernitus.
Infernitus. Infernitus.
DM.
Roll me a religion check.
Okay. I'm gonna roll with advantage since why not?
Sure.
I mean,
We're getting
almost
closer
not.
to that time, yeah.
We're past halfway.
Hey. 6.
That is a fiendish name.
The fiendish name. I tell you, I deal with fiends, but like I don't know their stuff that much. At least I can probably find someone that might, but I don't.
I'm going to recast the invisible again. It's probably been an hour.
Yeah.
Would be during the short rest.
Yeah.
Right,
Roll
might
it
be
in
empty.
the chat for me. I figure this conversation's happening as you guys are heading over to that area to rest up.
It's an hour, so.
You see there's like some etherealness to Glenn's pocket. Like a ghostly wisp thing on his pocket.
Does that
Hey,
mean that
Glenn.
monkey would have seen it too? Since we all have seen visibility yet.
That was earlier. It was.
Hasn't been an hour.
It has not been an hour yet. Yeah. Yeah, so all of you with see invisibility would see that ghostly ethereal thing.
Hey, Glenn, pull that back out.
What, the coin?
Yeah.
What's going on, Zombie?
The three of you, now that you look more closely at it and you flip it from side to side, you see what appears to be an agonized-looking face. Ghostly in nature, translucent, floating around the coin itself.
Ah,
Hey, Reese,
Now-
did you ever deal with the concept of soul coins?
Yes, Reese, this is something you are
Yes.
very familiar with. It is one of the
Yes.
darker sides of Asmodeus' worship,
Mhm.
and is strictly forbade on the material realms.
Yes.
Only devils can practice it.
What do you want to know about him?
So what?
Yeah, no, I am purely going off on a limb here, but spectral face, and Sandy says to Glenn, we're seeing invisible stuff.
I've seen soul coins before, right?
None has ever passed by your glances. Like I said, they are strictly outlawed
Okay.
on the material realms, and you are not of a caliber of cleric where you are invited to hell.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you're right. I dabble.
Glenn,
you
I
are
dabble.
aware of the concept of them, and do you need me to clarify specifically what a soul coin actually is?
I know what it is.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
it's a coin that has a
Okay.
soul.
Yeah.
It's a
soul
loan.
from someone who made
One
a
single.
deal.
Yeah. Sandy's going to ask Reese about the particulars of soul coins, as to if they are actually souls attached to coins, and I'm going to say to Glenn, trust me on this. It might be better if I keep on to that.
Yeah, soul coins are usually souls for people who were pulled in hell, or they made a deal, right? Where they were owned and their souls were used as currency. It's like a way to currency a person
Well,
It
you
is
see,
the
in
it
the
is
afterlife.
Yeah, I hesitate to say this, but it is the devilish way to put a price on a life.
that sounds dark. I mean, well, you seem to know a lot about soul coins. Is this a soul coin?
Sandy
Oh,
picks
I've only
it up,
heard of them. I've never seen them.
or if you relinquish it, he takes it off your hands.
Oh, all right. Kind of wanted to keep it as like a souvenir here, but Sandy, you seem like a crocodile with a good head on their shoulder, neck area. So I trust you.
I mean,
You don't have to draw attention to it, but thanks.
when we get back to my place, I could always have my resident from that place look at it, and he can
The
confirm
fat
what
end?
it is.
I
Yeah.
could take a
Gillian?
moment. Give me just a moment that I can identify it.
Great, that's an answer too.
That's also an answer. The only reason why I'm suggesting I keep it is because of this, and I pull out the medallion. Nobody's scrying on me.
Oh,
That's not a
So
bad
they-
idea. You
They
can
can't
hold it
scry on it as well.
if a devil has lost it and is looking for it. That is not a bad idea.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Alrighty. So, you are identifying it while Samdi is holding it.
We are inadvertently holding hands. Oh no.
Oh no, I hope I
Oh,
don't
look at
fall.
you.
I hope this doesn't awaken anything in me.
I hope this is not a plot
Scales.
point.
There is nothing left to awaken in you.
I mean, I'm fairly certain Katarina's in the fairy.
So anyways, a soul coin. This is an uncommon magical item. Soul coins are about 5 inches across and about an inch thick, minted from infernal iron. Each coin weighs 1/3 of a pound and is inscribed with infernal writing and a spell that magically binds a single soul to the coin. Because each soul coin has a unique soul trapped in it, each has a story. A creature might have been imprisoned as a result of defaulting on a deal, while another might be the victim of a night hag's curse. To hold a soul coin is to feel the soul bound within it, overcome with rage or fraught with despair. An evil creature can carry as many soul coins as it wishes, up to its maximum weight allowance. A non-evil creature can carry a number of soul coins equal to or less than its constitution modifier without penalty. A non-evil creature carrying a number of soul coins greater than its con has disadvantage on its attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws. Using a soul coin has 3 charges. A creature carrying the coin can use its action to expend 1 charge from a soul coin and use it to do one of the following. Drain life. You siphon away some of the soul's essence and gain 1d10 temporary hit points. Query. You telepathically ask the soul a question and receive a brief telepathic response, which you can understand. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or two and might be cryptic. Casting a spell that removes a curse on a soul coin frees the soul trapped within it, as does expending all of the coin's charges. The coin itself rusts from within and is destroyed once the soul is released. A freed soul travels to the realm of the gods it serves, and blah, 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 blah. That's everything you learn.
I relay all of that.
Huh.
I am moderately concerned about why this is here.
I agree.
I mean, the currency.
But if they aren't supposed to be used on the material plane, that means someone is breaking the rules.
You're right.
We already know somebody breaking the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Infernitus.
Infernitus. Could he be the one who sent the group here?
I mean, I've never been one to, speak of deafness and fate, but 2 out of 3 times, isn't that?
Does seem like those dots are connecting.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at.
So, how many people did you talk to, Reese, that knows about our trip here?
1.
And that you would be a part of it?
1. Maybe 2. 3, if you count him. But that council member, I mean, he's a council member. I don't see what his, but I mean, I'm kind of not trying to toot my own horn here, but when I move, it's known, specifically with the Spauldings. So that's a pretty
you're
tough
a
thing.
horrible thief, got it.
Yeah, I've told you before that if you take me anywhere, people know who I am.
Right, but how many people knew that you would specifically be here and not just, leaving the city?
To the mine? Yeah, just to one guy.
So I think it's pretty solid that this one guy is involved with Infernitus.
Mm-hmm. He used my name to, without my permission, on whoever this other group is. And now they'll know that if you cross Reese Levon, they'll be skinned alive,
Right, but I'm also thinking that not only the person that you spoke with can no longer be really spoken to with any sort of...
So the thing is, that guy probably spoke to people too, right? Because he used his contacts. So I don't know who that guy spoke to. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. Obviously, something had to go down in order for me to get that paperwork.
Right.
We are not going to question whose dick you sucked.
Yeah, so it's really hard to narrow it down at that point. Because I don't know who he talked to.
Sorry, because my first thought was like, because there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
That's a point. It might be worth, I don't know, but it might be worth burning that particular contact just in case.
I mean, I'm kind of like part of that organization, so it's really hard for me to let go of anyone from the Spauldings. I'm kind of like their liaison to bringing back people. Does that make sense?
That sounds terrible.
I mean, in that one person though.
I gotta confirm if it was him, because again, I don't know who he talked to. I didn't exactly tell him to keep it on the hush and hush either. And very recently, I've been going to Sharpton to see my daughter. So they know I come here.
Right, but I understand what you mean about the one person not knowing if they spoke to anyone else. But just still.
You mean communicate any future knowledge of any excursions that I might have with your group? Yes, we're going to now keep that in a hush and hush because now I know that you guys aren't exactly on the best side of certain people in this town. All right. Like, this stuff I didn't know.
To be
Not
fair,
just that, but
make friends, okay?
it's not just that. This was I mean, this coin being here kind of points to Infernatus being involved. And
you guys keep dropping this name. Who are they?
well, I don't think I need to tell you that they're a devil.
Well, yeah, I understand that. They're dealing with soul coins. They're obviously from one of the many layers of hell.
All right, all right. Are we guys gonna let the cat out of the bag with the whole?
Sure. On the way here, traveling here, we came across people who were murdering and creating rituals out of those murders.
I lost an arm.
Almost lost an arm.
Powerfully necrotic damage, damage and burning parts of cities down. And through our research, we were able to find out that these were worshippers of Infernitus, who is a secondary to Asmodeus.
Yeah, I know what that is, right? It's the warrior dude, the enforcer. Yeah, the enforcer.
And so what he is doing is, because when we killed one of his followers, they turned into dust. They weren't an actual person. So
wait, are you saying Infernitus is on this plane?
At least has followers who are on this plane, who are not human. And so part of that, we found that they are trying desperately to increase their power so that he can gain power and become a deity himself.
Okay.
So that is part of what we're so concerned about and the fact that he has followers and influence in the Church of Asmodeus. It says to me that he is fully capable of outpacing others who are in that particular race to become a deity.
So there's other people on a race to become a deity?
Yes.
I mean, isn't that the plan with any minor powerful person? Wait a minute. Does that mean, I look at Monkey, are you on the race to try to become a deity since you keep saying you're a god?
Not trying to become a deity, he's trying to get back to it. He's already a deity.
Oh.
Amen. Word.
That makes a little bit more sense that makes a little bit more sense.
Still does not make sense to me.
More miracles you guys gotta see, man.
Right.
But okay.
So what we're doing here is not just to take out the leverage that they have against,
So how does this tie in? So how does this tie into the whole god slaying weapon that you guys are looking for?
Because if we kill one of the followers, the others can resurrect him. It's a never-ending cycle. We kill one, they bring him back. We kill one, they bring it back. And if we were to have his weapon, we could kill it first completely. It would have no chance of resurrection.
Kill this head of the follower guy.
We know of 3 followers.
Okay.
If we could kill them, it could limit his ability to interact with the plane. It basically forces him to play by the rules again.
Okay. So it's just there's people that came into a lot more power, and they're channeling the power of Infernitus through them. Okay, like avatars in a way.
We don't know if it's avatars. We think it's some sort of. I think that the best guess that we have is there's some sort of portal or something like that.
So
or
a conduit.
being summoned.
Or breach. Something's going on.
Okay, so they have some sort of conduit to it, a direct conduit to this guy. Okay, now that I'm in the loop, okay, I understand
Welcome
why
to
you
the
guys are doing
club.
this.
We're Troop Harbinger.
Because if Infernitus, the cult, gets bigger, it can cause some issues.
It
It can cause some
having
issues.
followers increases the power of a deity.
Of course, faith is very powerful when it comes to that.
Precisely. And if they reach a certain concentration of power, they could take place as a primary deity. And you can understand how having a devil who does not play by rules as a primary deity could be dangerous.
Okay. Noted.
And one that uses murder as part of their rituals.
I mean, there's gods of murder everywhere. It's more like enforcement of actual power that can channel to this guy. So I understand now. It's a lot to take in. Give me some time. But yes, that guy could possibly be a follower of Infernitus.
Precisely.
But then, like, what logic was it in knowing that I'm going here and then sending a same group using my name to come here, knowing full well that we'd implicate him? If anything, it sounds like a frame job.
Could be a frame job, but
I'll hear his piece.
or they could come here and fuck things beyond repair and come back and tarnish your name.
Oh, yeah, it's also a possibility.
There's a frame on a frame of a frame.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
So
I
many
think-
layers.
yeah.
exactly.
If that is the case, and this counselor guy is who I think he is, right? And if he's with them, right? We're talking about layers. We'll count the rings of layers of his heart when I rip it out of his chest. So yes, I have no problem with helping you guys deal with this little excursion now.
Mhm.
I hate conspiracies with so many layers. Or it's like onion. Don't like onions.
I think of the rings on a tree.
Or cogs
Just
in a machine.
how old is how old are the rings? But yes, I mean, obviously there's no proof of anything. I can't act without proof. It's one of those.
Well, I have the idea that the people that we are going to be encountering later might have some sort of proof or some sort of idea, and we can manipulate it out of them.
Or we can rip it from their brain.
That as well.
Okay. So we just gotta find these people then. Cool. Testifying witnesses.
After we rest a bit, and as Glenn pops his shoulder back into place.
Of course. You guys rest up. My little thing that I do to myself, I didn't actually take any like actual damage. So yeah, just rest up and then let me sing you let me help you guys relax a bit. And I pull out my violin and start playing a little bit to do a song of rest for your short rest.
Devil went down to Georgia.
I was thinking Highway to Hell just immediately.
Yeah.
Let me play you the song of my people, AC/DC. Just
Easy.
Anyways, for those of you not fully engaged in that conversation, meaning Glenn, Samdi, Kat, and Reese, leaving out Bart and Monkey, the two of you get to look around in here while everybody's taking their break. When you approach over, you do see that a lot of these bones have this slick-looking substance around it, and when you look closer, it looks very similar to like what was happening to all of you when you were standing inside that cloud. However, the way the bones are placed over in this corner was more like they were moved here and deliberately placed. In addition to that, you find that there are a bunch of crates destroyed, broken into, opened. They have mostly standardized rations and water inside of it, spilling out onto the ground. But then you notice that there's a few more crates that are completely untouched for the first time.
Take a pickaxe and pry them open.
Alrighty. Pick at them and snap it up. The two of you may engage in an investigation roll to see what you find through these crates.
I will
Right.
assist.
All right.
You have a higher intelligence than me?
Probably do. But all right, and at advantage, here we go. Hey,
13. And keep in mind, guys, since you are getting Song of Rest, you do get whatever
1d6.
Reese
I'm
put.
checking it right
Well,
now.
Reese
It's more.
rolls it once, and then you all just get that amount.
okay. I'm gonna look
Make
at
it easier.
the replay and see what pops up because that is weird. I had a nat 20 on my rolling thing, but it didn't say a 20 on the roll 20 sheet. That is really weird.
For me, it displayed... Well, I wasn't actually looking at the stream. I was looking at what you rolled, so I saw 13.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nat 20 on the stream. That is weird. I'll take the 12. I mean the
Yeah, yeah,
13.
yeah.
But that's just really weird.
So,
Too.
looking through this, you find some long threads of silver chains, enough to be about 15 feet worth of it.
Silver chain?
Silver chain.
Hmm.
Yeah. And it feels as flimsy as a silver chain would.
Like jewelry chain.
But it's made more like a chain link.
Okay, but that kind of fineness.
Not that
For a bit.
thin. It's a little thicker.
Okay.
Closer to like a Guido's, neckband thickness.
Cuban chain.
Sure. See, where I come
Those are
from, it's all the Italian guys that have that. But just
Those are fucking expensive.
before anybody
They're made
says
of
shit, I'm
solid.
freaking Italian. Okay, it's
No, you got that wrong. I'm Italian.
I speak with my hands a lot, but you only see this high. Like,
Joey's there just like, just roll the fucking dice. Just
oh, dude, I get so fucking frustrated sometimes. But yeah. Anyways, silver chains, but like a chain link. Yes, good. In addition to that, you find 12 mirrors in total. Each one is about 1 foot long side and about just over half a foot width,
Interesting.
with silver edgings around it. You also find what appears to be shackles, 3 sets of them. And you find this thick black hood made out of like scratchy wool.
Like hood or hood?
Hood.
Does that scratchy wool of the hood match the scratchiness of the piece of cloth I found earlier?
You know,
Piece of
now
wool?
that you touch both of them, yeah, they're very similar. And in one of the other crates, as you're looking through it, there appears to be this large gourd of water that's sparkling like literal sparkling floating bits inside. Not like the hipster sparkling water. Like
TV static juice. Does a cursory examination imply that the water has like silver granules in it?
Roll me a perception check, please. Because it is inside of like a large gourd. Oh, dirty
Good.
20. Yeah, there's silver in there. Silver flakes. It's about 10 gallons.
10 gallons of colloidal silver. Awesome. We can turn someone blue.
Well, you being a
It'll-
paladin, you would know that this is holy water.
Yeah.
10 gallons of holy water.
10 gallons of holy water.
Why
Jesus
is there
Christ.
holy water next to a soul coin? Like, it's just fucking so contradicting.
Not really, if you pay attention to what's going on. And I am wearing a 10-gallon hat. Actually, I'm not. It is a cowboy hat, but it's not a 10-gallon.
10-gallon hats are actually only 1.23 gallons, sir.
Why?
I watched the
Texan.
Discovery
Sorry,
Channel when
Texan.
high. Just
10-gallon hat bomb, of course.
Well, no, you watch it and you're like, oh, I never knew they weren't that big. The only one would be, you know, Dibidone's hat. His would be a 10-gallon hat.
Cool.
Do we
does
have-
actually look to
Who's
be
keeping
weapons.
track of party loot, by the way? I'm typing it in the channel so we can write it down, but
We have a thing.
I know we have a thing, but
Yeah,
who's
there's
I
a
can-
handout.
writing it.
Oh, we
I'll
don't
add
have-
it.
Okay. Because I usually only write down things that happen to be into my pocket. And so
Yeah.
far, nothing's doing that.
Wait, you guys have a handout for it? Party loot.
Yeah, no, I'm
I know, I just apparently don't have access to it. Or
No,
made one.
search in the search bar, party loot. It's in handouts.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in
I will
the-
rephrase that. I'm a lazy ass, and I'm putting it in the chat channel so someone else can put it in the party loot,
Which
unless
I'm
it's
doing.
something that ends up that I want in my pocket, and then I'll put it in my character sheet.
Right, right.
We still have Vance's money.
We do. We haven't checked this thing in a while.
Nah.
Back when night poison. We got healing potions in here.
Uh-huh,
Potion
yeah.
of mind reading?
Yep.
That's actually irrelevant in this party.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, right? That's the most... Wait, give it to Glenn. Let him experience
Glenn and
it.
Monkey, we're the norms, the normies.
So we now have, so we have 10 gallons of holy water. What does that translate into for?
For vials?
Yeah,
Or
A lot.
flasks?
like how many uses?
Each flask is half gallon.
20
So we
flasks
have-
of holy water down.
Well, they're not flasks. It's a gourd of it, so you would have to filter it into flasks to be able to use it as
funnily enough,
such.
there are a bunch of flasks of water in the ration crates.
Oddly enough, there's a bunch of them. Now, they don't shatter when you throw it at people, but you could just, like, shake it out.
Yeah, I'm
Sprinkle.
gonna take
So
a
that
look
would
at
be
those
20
flasks.
uses of holy water.
Yes.
I'm gonna take one of those flasks and like give it a little sippy sip. Does it taste holy?
It's got
Tastes
bubbles.
metallical.
Pour it out into my hand. Are the flasks full of holy water as well?
No, those are just, like, normal.
Okay, so yeah, I'll empty those out because we have.
It just
holy
has a
water
slightly,
days.
like, metallic taste to it. The
Yeah.
water down here.
And I'll start decanting the gourd into the flasks, so that we each have like a couple, because I feel like these will be useful.
So all of you see these strange items that were left up here. 15 feet of silver chains, 12 mirrors that are 1 foot by 6 feet, silver edged on mirrors, 3 sets of shackles, a thick black hood made of scratchy wool, and a large gourd of holy water.
But
Anyone else
will-
tempted to make an artificer and invent the super soaker?
Just holy water. Go into a vampire den. Say hello to my little friend. That would
Bart's
actually be
gonna, like,
awesome.
clip one of the sets of shackles to his belt, along with the hood, just in case.
Just. So wait, where are you're clipping the hood to your side?
The hood I'll just like stuff in a pocket or a pouch
Okay.
or something. But the shackles are going to be on his waist, cop style.
Sir, I've seen your picture. You don't have pockets.
Well.
Okay, you have a pocket.
I brought pockets on my rucksack.
Okay.
I've taken time to sew pouches into the back of my shield for light gear.
I don't believe you.
I'm gonna put the hood down as kidnapping hood, just so I have context for what it
Let's
is.
understand. It is completely it
Opaque.
completely blinds somebody
Yeah.
when it's over them. Yeah. Opaque.
That
That's
might
the
come in
word,
handy.
yeah.
We've just over someone's head in the middle of a fight.
There's a wizard, Glenn. Just
I take it has a drawstring as well.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not one you tighten on the back. It's one that you would pull and you have to tie off.
Yeah,
But you could easily.
that would be so aggravating. Just you're trying to have a fight with someone comes up behind and just goes.
We throw my coat right over that too. That way they can't even breathe.
Cool. And then how many others there are? 5 of us, so we each get 4 flasks of holy water once I'm done decanting.
If you all would like to take them and put them on your persons or put them into the bag.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'll-
providing that Glenn doesn't burn if he touches it.
Like to poke at it.
It's water.
Water,
Grab it.
fire, earth.
All right, I'm gonna add. You said 4 flasks each, right? I'll
Yep.
put.
Yeah. I guess we'll
Wait.
wrap the mirrors up in some cloth and put them in the bag of holding.
Wait, so four each or 4?
Each. For each.
So it's 10 gallons, and a flask is half a gallon. Hold. So yeah, 20.
So that's
flasks.
20 in total. 20 divided by all of
5.
you is 4 with a remainder. Wait.
No, it isn't.
1, 2,
20
3,
divided
4,
by
5.
20 divided by 5 is 4, exactly.
Well, there's 6 of you. There's 6 of you. 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, but somebody does. Okay, 6.
Somebody counts as people. He has the canary with him as well.
All right.
I demand a 7th.
I demand a 7.
We round up.
Oh, sorry.
We round up on everything, guys.
I didn't see Monkey because he was gigantic on the.
Turn around
Yeah.
and just see.
Oh yeah, Cat's just standing on a thing, not a person. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess we give.
All right, so that's 3
Three,
apiece.
3.
3
3
times
plus-
6, and then you have
Yep.
2 remaining that you can put into the bag. So each of you have 3.
During the
Three- Three
yeah.
uses of the
3 canteens of holy water. These are
Yeah.
not shatterable flasks. These are canteens.
Okay, so I'm gonna update the party loot to having 2 extra uses. A drinking flask. We do have one in a glass vial in there, so that will shatter.
Mhm.
And
I,
then-
I forgot how to spell canteen, so I wrote not breaky flask of holy water.
Perfect.
Not breaky.
reasonable.
No. Don't break my holy water. Okay.
It's not
No,
breaky.
Don't touch me there.
No, don't
Right.
start with that.
See, I
And I'm
went with
assuming
black
that-
eyed peas, man. There's just 2 different types of people.
And I forgot to. I assume that we ate or at least Monkey ate the 3 days of Southern cooking rations that he got a long time ago. Those are gone.
Yeah.
Ah yes, Black Eyed Peas, where a music video can contain a woman killing people with her hips.
Mm.
What am I saying?
What a way to
everywhere
go.
nowadays.
Anyways.
Yes, sign me the fuck up.
God, y'all are some perverts. Anywho's.
No, I just want to die.
Wow, y'all
Hey,
are
don't
some
lie.
millennials. Anyways.
I am, in fact. Wait,
No, you're
I'm
a
Gen Z.
Zoomer.
I'm worse. Oh no.
I'm a millennial.
Yeah. Ace is honorary.
Yeah. But does anyone else have? Can anyone else use a hand crossbow? I'm just curious.
I mean, I can.
Me? I can.
Dual wield them. Be John Wick.
I was artificer with that magical where the ammo appears. Got it.
No, just you have a bunch of hand crossbows, and after every combat, you have
Just
to
drop.
reload all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just pew 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 pew. All right, time to get through all this, and it's just like 5 minutes of reloading.
Right.
I want to make that character.
So, you all gather up your things after your short rest. You all rolled your hit dice already to heal up, and the
Oh, I'll roll that now.
oh, okay.
My
I'm
other
doing-
one was the second one right before our short rest. So
I'm
now
assuming during the hour I'm repairing stuff with mending.
Yes, everything on everybody was not in there long enough to be permanently destroyed. You estimate it would require 1 minute of being in there for metallic objects, 5 minutes for cloth. A person would be dead by like the 1 minute to 5 minute mark, definitely. But to rot down to bones would take 10 plus minutes.
And Reese, with
Okay.
your song, what's our bonus on the heal? We get a what?
2.
2 points? An extra
Yeah,
2?
just 2. I
That's
just
fine.
What he
two.
rolled.
It's something. It's of a D8.
Okay. And I will.
You will.
I'll do one more.
So anyway, there I was.
Oh, I should have done it this way.
The whole time the music box is playing for the Song of Rest as well. Just some horror theme. Michael
That
Myers.
sounds so familiar.
So, while you were all resting and you walk back down in this area, you discover that something's different. That very large cut-off wall past all the barrels and such is gone.
Interesting.
So it's open?
Yeah. This area that was previously had this very large wall across it is now just gone.
Was that like an illusion or something?
I don't know, but it's missing now.
Interesting. Just stay alert, everyone.
An illusion?
All right, so Glenn, Bart, where are you? So I can fall in behind you.
Since an hour passed, I'm gonna use another level 2 spell slot on Monkey. And I go, here you go again. And the same tattoo appears on your I don't know where you want the tattoo. You have a tattoo on you.
So,
He gets the Mike Tyson tattoo.
Yeah.
when you get to here, Glenn, you
Right.
may stop. You look over at this corridor over here, and it seems to be splattered with a bit of blood. Not a bit, a lot. Roughly about 2.5 gnomes worth of blood that streaks through that pathway into another room further back there. You also see that there appears to be some type of ladder in this wide open hole, and the ladder goes down to a landing below your feet.
Interesting.
The blood looks fresh.
It looks dry.
Okay.
I wonder if it tastes like iron. Well, should we take the former or the latter?
You son of a bitch.
I set him up on that one. That was.
I hate you for it.
I mean, we could do a quick investigating of what where that dry blood is coming from before we start heading down.
That's probably a good idea, so nothing can catch us from behind.
So, moving down into this open area, Glenn, stop when you hit this square.
Right.
You see that the blood trails off right at this little splotch right there. When you look over to your left, there's a great deal of bones littering the ground over on the side, all of which look fairly fresh. Still flakes of tendons and meat attached to them. The meat is colored the distinct color of humanoid flesh, which is yellow, in case any of you are wondering. And then you listen. very heavy breathing echoing from further down this area over here. Sounds
guys.
large, very large.
I'm gonna do a ping.
What's the radius
Yo.
of that? 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. That is the ping of an undead.
Oh, that's not disconcerting. An undead that breathes.
And it
Right.
sounds very, very big.
So
It is.
We gotta be a little bit
large
quiet.
undead.
yeah. Based on my deductions with the cleaned out pick bones I see over here, I think he just had his dinner and is taking a nap right now.
Where's that coming from? Like over here.
You sensed it from this direction over here, yes.
Okay.
So, as you are moving just another step forward to peek
Taking a
down
peek
around the side,
corner.
right before your eye catches whatever it is that is hiding back over here, we're going to call the session here. Get back
Yay.
next week. You guys are going to be rolling me stealth checks to see if you happen to disturb whatever it is. But, players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Nuts.
Too bad it takes a long time.